swamp shower where the trailers stand in line. Frodo's in the mud drinking homemade shine. Bill was on the porch telling tales all day long. Everything was quiet till the ring came along. Ken rode up on his mule named Joe, said the ring's trouble, we gotta hit the road. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow. Aragorn's a tracker hunting coons at night. Gimli swinging axes, but his aim ain't right. Legolas is prepping, shooting bugs off logs. Harlan's painting toenails, yelling at the dogs. Saruman's a neighbor's always causing grief, scheming in his tower like a backwoods thief. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow. Frodo's feeling rough, that ring's getting mean. Sam's frying up catfish, keeping Frodo lean. Boromir's all tangled, lost in the dark. Galadriel's telling fortunes in the back of her yard. Gollum's that we're cousin we don't bring to town, but he's family, so we keep him around. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow. I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went and baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll Hawk Tuah right on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoke and rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart it starts to pump. Cause more than cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack. Now we're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's not loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause more than cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh, all them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're upsets, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their cartridge hits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
Hey, you're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties? Hey, anybody know this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
Wow. Wow. Welcome back to the party on a special Friday, because I thought to myself, how can I destroy my algorithmic push even harder? So I was like, let's do a Friday show to destroy it, because it'll be fun. Now, to be honest, I'll be transparent. Make sure you like the stream, by the way. I'll be transparent. I'm suffering from violent, and I mean violent, I don't know if it's seasonal or winter depression or something, but it's bad. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to sit here alone. I'm just going to stream. That's what I'm going to do. So here I am. I'm going to have a lot of fun and talk about some spicy-ass stuff, tell some secrets, have some fun. So make sure you like the stream so we can have some fun together as one human embodiment. Let's have fun. Hey, Fur Fan, what's up? 41 months. Damn, son. Fur Fan and Little Hope. Hope y'all doing well, man. Hope y'all doing well. Sadly, that's not enough for a book, but take my $2. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Juicy Booch. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. A deadly neurotoxin says ballers are this. This isn't ballers is a better show. So I answer your question right there. We got some celebrations to do, by the way, but let me take a swig before we get on to that. And I immediately spill it. So we're starting off the right. Not. Yeah. Whatever. The Squid says I have exactly one thing to say to all the simps down that fell for the Hawk Tuah scam. Damn. LMAO. Yeah, I said that on Twitter, man. And I think everybody kind of said the same thing. Right? If you fell for the Hawk Tuah thing and lost thousands of dollars, it's kind of your fault. It's kind of your fault. I don't know why you ever thought that was a good idea, giving your money to the Hawk Tuah girl who is literally famous for saying, spit on that dick and sit on it. Wow. So many people. That's just natural selection at this point. That's all that is, natural selection. If you fell for the damn Hawk Tuah scam, that's called natural selection, okay? I don't know if you guys have ever heard that phrase, natural selection, but that's when you die and go extinct because of your own choices, okay? That's what that's called. Like when deer just stand in the middle of the road when there's a semi coming, it's called natural selection, okay? That's how that works. Kyra says, sending e-hug. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I will hug you with my giant man titties. All right. I haven't been eating really, so I'm almost to 180. My goal is 175. It's going real fast. Thank you, Kyra. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for your orange boy. I love you. I appreciate you. Kyra Skytech says, I see you're 41 months, fur fan, and raised you 6. Damn, that's called an OG. Thank you, Skytex. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. So welcome to this random ass Friday show. Because I didn't want to sit alone. Isn't that lame? Isn't that lame? I was telling a story on Twitter the other day, and it's like, I don't know if it's a complex or if it's like PTSD. What is it? So I was telling a story on Twitter how it does not matter how far you come, or how much you think you accomplish, or how much of a thing you build, or how successful you might think you are and or find yourself. And I can only speak for myself, obviously, but I find myself being the same fat kid in middle school and high school that sat alone at lunch every day because I was just that much of a reject. And I still feel that way almost every day. And I get reminded of it almost every day. And it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating to almost never fit in, like in a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God. And I've said this before. Thank God I've said this before, right? But if it was not for YouTube, I wouldn't be. I don't know where I'd be. Right? Thank God for YouTube. Right? Because that's why I started random streams on Friday. Okay? Because I find myself being that alone, invisible person way too often, and it's very, very frustrating and kind of scary, to be honest. Sad Lad says, not a sell, but she be a big girl. Thank you, Sad Lad. Appreciate you. Anyways, but that being said, here we are. Let's talk about the Tuah, because I want to talk about that because it's been insane. I should have talked about it Wednesday, but I guess it happened like right at the very, very end of Wednesday, where the girl that got famous for talking about spitting on penises, she got offered a podcast that somehow became the number 3 podcast in the world, although no one's ever seen clips from it or even heard about anything of it, which is very, very strange, and decided to launch a meme coin, which immediately rug pulled everybody, and everybody lost money, and only she retained like 125 grand. Millions in fees were made by the team that operates it. So easily just a scam, 1000% scam. Pretty easy to see that from 1,000 miles away. And now everybody's saying she's going to go to jail, which I highly doubt, because it's very apparent she has no idea what's going on. She has no idea how meme coins work. She has no idea what a blockchain is. She has no idea how any of this works. So I highly doubt she'll face any repercussions from it. Now, people from her team, which 100% scammed people, maybe some of them will. Like old Doc Holliday, is that his name? This dude makes the most outlandish statements when he's defending the coin. He tells people they should be kissing his ass for giving them a meme coin that's going to be good. All these things. So we're going to listen to all that. We're going to have some fun. So make sure you like the show. And yeah, we'll have a good time. I know I'm going up against like 50 other shows that are way better and people watch. So don't feel the need to have to stay if one of your favorite shows is on. All right. Anyways, Mick Stellar says my free chat didn't activate on Rose's channel. Damn, look at you. Oops. You got wrecked. Mick Stellar, you got wrecked. Thank you, man. Junebug, thank you for 12 months, by the way. Junebug says, hey, Cody. How you doing, Junebug? All right. So before we get it started, let us talk about my book. All right. My book has just hit $40,000. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Which is unexpected because it's all me. Fucking shilling the hell out of it. And we're doing pretty damn good, man. It's very, very surprising. Yes, I know there's communities out there that think you're supposed to make like $10 million on these every time because somebody did it once. But yes, we are at $40,000, $80 from $41,000, $80, bro. We are destroying it. We are killing it. We're having a great ass time doing it. It's been really, really fun to see. And we are sold out of damn near everything except for obviously the books and the tumblers. There will be some line art covers added shortly. Okay. So that's coming. And there'll be new tiers. So if you wanted to pick those up as well, they would be new tiers. So the only diecast left, we sold out of all 50 of the Ultra combos, which come with a 164 diecast exact replica of my stock car we're racing at Daytona in February. So if you're into NASCAR, that's your shit. Well, I guess not anymore because it's sold out, baby. It also came with all the VIP stuff as well. But the fire suit as well sold out because Donna's wild as hell. So I appreciate that as well. All that is left is the helmet. The helmet comes with all the stuff, including, by the way, everything will come in this, by the way. That being said, this is also going to come with a chrome diecast, a 124 chase piece chrome diecast of only 2 that will ever exist on the planet. Only 2 are being manufactured. 1 was in the fire suit and 1 was in the helmet tier, and that's it. There'll only be 2 on Earth ever. So there you go. Don't miss out on that. So there you go. There's the helmet, and also you get my helmet as well. You know. So, anyways, but yeah, go back, give your boy some love. It helps me a lot when you go give it some love. It really, really does. So don't miss out on it. And we do have a new backer, and I already know who it is. Look at him. Look at him. Here we go. Boom. $5 from 41. Sean, I love you. $5 from 41,000. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, Sean. You the man, dude. You the man, Sean. You the man, Sean. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. I invited tons of guests tonight. None of them will show up, so I wouldn't bet on that at all. That's not a thing. That's not a thing people do. The 24-hour stream was a breath of fresh air, though. People did show up for that. Very unexpected. Thanks to all those people. Squid says, I wonder if that guy that said everyone should be kissing his booty knows that Hawk Tuah girl isn't going to fuck him. Yeah, no, she's not. Now, I will say the Hawk Tuah girl is obviously like brain dead. Like she's got the IQ of a swollen raisin. So I don't foresee guys not being able to manipulate her draws off, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. Squid, thank you, dude. Sad Lad says, coom. All right, dude. Anyways, thank you, guys. Make sure you go back to the book. I'm going to be throwing the damn link up in this bitch every couple of minutes because this book is the difference between me having travel money for racing or not at all and dying in the middle of the year like last year. And I don't even have the freaking link saved. Damn, I'm bad at my job. Look at me. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore. There you go. All right, boys. Give that some love. There you go. All right. Thank you, Sad Lad. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mike Ray. Well, I've only been in NASCAR for a year now. So it's all good. Is a swollen raisin not just a grape? Yes. All right, boys. Let's talk about the Tuah. Let's have a good time doing it. Don't forget to back this book. It really means a lot to me. You can also just directly support it. So you can do that as well. Just don't tip Indiegogo. You do not have to do that. It tries to make you, but you can hit custom tip and hit $0. So don't forget you can do that if you just want to support it directly. So get on it, doggone it. All right. Here we go, boys. Let's pull up some videos about the Tuah and have a good time talking about the Tuah. It'll be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going up against like 5 different shows. So we are also seeing if we can break my record low viewership, because we're right there in the last 4 years. We're going to do it. We got to break the records today. Also Friday, you know. So what's up, Tim Smith? How you doing, dude? All right, let me freaking grab my headset here. Hey, we hit 100 likes. Jesus, 20 minutes. We're doing it, man. We're doing it because fuck them. That's why. All right. So it's actually pretty insane. I'm going to pull up the CoffeeZilla video because it's much better to watch. USSJ Broly became a member. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you coming a member, man. I do. I really, really do, man. So the Hawk Tuah girl has disappeared off the face of the earth, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but she has disappeared because she got completely it looks to me, this is what happens, I'm following. It looks to me that she might have accidentally been manipulated in doing a meme coin and just rug pulling the living shit out of people. And I doubt that's what she thought she was going to do. What I think she was trying to do was I think she was actually trying to do something she thought was good. Like she legitimately thought she was doing something good. And turns out you don't trust random people like that. Trust me, I have had the same shit. So you know how like YouTube sponsors, I get about 5 to 10 emails a day about random companies with broken English trying to get ad spots on my videos, right? Crypto coins will do the same thing. It's kind of new, but I get DMs about people wanting me to launch a meme token. And the reason is because they want me to launch it and be locked in. They want my community to buy into it, lock me into a certain amount of money on the coins that I can't sell day one. And then all their team and their insiders get a giant piece of it. And then they just sell and make like tens of thousands of dollars. That's what they want to do. And they want to do it with every YouTuber. Trust me, they message all of us. Doesn't matter how big or small your community is. They will message you and they will try to get that free money. US Broly with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, dude. I love you. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Broly going hard tonight. I appreciate that, man. Oh, by the way, we are $5 from 41,000 on the campaign. We still have the helmet left that's signed by EVS and a bunch of other cool creators like Cecil, and also a chrome die cast that will only ever exist right there. Right there. How many die casts do you know of? Only 1 or 2 exist on the planet. Well, that's how you get it. It's going to be sweet. Sweet. They're already being manufactured too, so don't miss out. But at any rate, let's look and laugh at some people that lost their entire life savings on the Hawk Tuah coin. I don't know what they were thinking, but I guess they were thinking they were going to get rich. Plot twist. If it sounds good, too good to be true, it likely isn't. But apparently people haven't learned that. Powerline says she absolutely knew, and I hope she likes to taste the carpet because that's all she'll be munching. Jackie the Deer, what's up? I swear. I doubt she'll see anything. I doubt she'll see any repercussions from this. Gummy says you sketch Lockout Night and see how Rich is relishing in what happened to Becky. I did not, but I will definitely check it out. I will definitely check. Send me a link. DM me on Twitter and send me a link. Please. That'd be great. All right, let's pull this up. I want you guys to see this. This is going to be funny as hell. It's going to be a lot of fun. Beep and boop. Here we go, boys. All right, check this out.
New tonight, viral sensation Haley Welch, best known for her off-the-cuff comment regarding filleting a man while using her spit that then propelled her to mega celebrity and is surely an indictment of the stagnation.
Oh, this is an AI video, but we're going to watch it anyway. I noticed the lips.
Of our culture is under fire after releasing a crypto token that many people online are now saying was nothing more than a scam. Joining me now is Paul Spoljaric, a man that says he lost almost his entire life savings as a result. Paul, tell me, how are you feeling tonight?
Thanks, Caitlin. Not feeling too good right now, but
God, I hate it. I hate it.
I'm optimistic this will get resolved.
What happened exactly?
So like everyone else this summer, I learned about Haley from her viral clip where she was talking about performing oral sex, and she said Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. And also, like everyone else, I was instantly enamored. Then she launched what is, in my opinion, the best podcast around, called Hawk Tuah. The title is a play on words, which is really clever. I mean, she's so smart. And just recently, she announced she'd be releasing her own crypto meme coin, and it truly felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And what was your expectation for the coin once you purchased it?
So this video is obviously trolling the living fuck out of the people that lost all their money right now.
Oh, well, considering I put my life savings into it, I expected it to go up in value. Not necessarily right away, but I was fully expecting it to go up 100 times in the next decade.
Why did you expect that?
Because it's Haley Welch. I mean, she literally invented Hawk Tuah. Spit on that thing. Everything she touches turns to gold. Right when the token started trading, I put all my money into it, and things were looking pretty good for about 4 minutes before the entire thing collapsed. People are calling it a scam, but I find it hard to believe that sweet angel would do something like that.
Care to share exactly how much you invested?
Oh, well, in the 6 figures. You know, cryptocurrency is volatile, though, and missed out on buying Bitcoin in 2015, and you don't get opportunities like this very often.
Are you saying that you think the Hawk Tuah coin will be the next Bitcoin?
It's just called Hawk, Caitlin, and it's hard to say with certainty, but yes, I do believe it will be the next Bitcoin. Bitcoin has famously had similar drops. I just wish I waited 45 minutes to buy it. In my opinion, there's no better store of value in the world than Hawk.
Sounds like you're optimistic, even.
You know what's really sad is there was actually people out there that put their entire life savings in this stuff. Their entire life savings in this stuff. And fucking lost it. And that's what this guy is making fun of right now. Because there was actual posts, and you could see it on the blockchain. People dropping $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 in the Hawk Tuah coin. And then losing everything. And they think to themselves that, oh, well, she's nice. Look, I don't necessarily think that she did any of this on purpose because she's dumb as hell. I think that they're like, you're going to get rich, and also it's going to be cool. And then she's like, okay, whatever. That sounds good to me. I got to be completely honest with you. People that live around where I live, unless they're like in STEM, they're borderline retarded. So like that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. The fact that people thought that she was going to be like a savior and sweet and stuff is the dumbest shit in the world. There are people right now, right now on Twitter that post 500 tweets per day. 500 tweets per day saying shit they don't believe so they get a paycheck as a result. They completely sell their soul for a couple $1,000s a month. Just sell their soul for a couple $1,000s a month. So you don't think the Hawk Tuah girl is going to sell her soul for a couple million? Come on. She's riding it as hard and loose and as fast as absolute possible right now. It shouldn't be a surprise. Just diecast your tiny PP. Only one left out there. Jesus. So it shouldn't be a surprise too. But at any rate, the people that are actually involved in the people that actually set up the coin and everything, whoo, I tell you, they are the most condescending, evil fucks on the face of the earth. So let's pull up CoffeeZilla's video is going to be the best thing we can watch about this because it just exposes everything. Now, I will say, I don't know why everybody has a lisp in the video. And I've noticed that every time I watch videos about anything, everyone has a lisp. And I feel like I'm stroking out all the time. But let's see. Here we go. Boop. Here we go. Let's pull up CoffeeZilla and watch this shit. This is wild, by the way. This is wild. Okay. Just Josh. Yeah, dude. So her management is Logan and Jake Paul's management. I have no doubt the user is a scapegoat. Oh, 1000%. Dude, every single one of these people involved has all done rug pull scams in the past. The trick is they've noticed that it's legally a gray area. Technically, coercion is, in fact, illegal, but no one ever faces charges because cryptocurrency is kind of, let's be honest, a new thing that's kind of unregulated, right? So all these celebrities, and by celebrities, I mean YouTube celebrities or creator celebrities, keep doing things like this because they know that They know it's wrong. They don't give a fuck. They want your money. They want free money. They could give two shits about anything else. Nothing else means anything to these people. Cold, hard cash. They would let their family members be shot in front of them for $5 fucking. They don't care. They hate you. They hate you. They hate their viewers. They hate everyone, and they just want your damn money. And you can hear a lot of these creators say this behind the scenes. It's stuff that's leaked in the past. I have heard creators in real life tell me they hate their audience. They can't fucking stand their audience. Every waking moment of their life, they sit there in stress and anxiety about having to stream to their pathetic ass audience. I've heard creators say this in real life, by the way, to my face, and it's always blown me away. It's always blown me away. And all these people are the same. That's why they'll steal millions of dollars from you. It shouldn't be very surprising at this point. Squid! Not financial advice, but if the target consumer is normies and not legit professional investors, it's a scam 100% of the time. Yep. That should be norm. That should be obvious. They actually said that their target audience was normies. I can tell you right now, a lot of creators that have told me they hate their audience. I can tell you exactly who they are, but that would just create a freaking shit show. So I'm not going to do that. But you definitely know who they are. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. All right. Me, how do I feel about my audience? I stream randomly when I'm feeling depressed because all I have is my goddamn audience. Okay. All I have is my boys like Art in the chat that I can count on to hang out with me on a Friday. I ain't got nothing else, man. People are like, damn, hell, you have a YouTube. Oh, you have 100,000. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, but I sit at home and do nothing. I clear my schedule to hang out with people and they all cancel on me every single time. So here I am. Contrary to popular belief, people don't like me in real life. They do when it's their shit I can give them. But as soon as I'm like, hey, you want to hang out and drink? They're like, nope. Sorry, dude. I'm going to do something completely else. Oh, who are you again? I don't know who you are. Fuck, I forgot who you are. Sorry. Jack of the Deer says, bleat. Thank you. All right. Same story, bro. Yep, no life. That's me, man. Trailer Park Kids represent. Shit. Anyways, go back my book. Anyway, go back my book. Anyways, please go back my book. Thank you. Thank you. Here's my sob story. Yes, if you don't notice, I am jaded today and I'm not having a good time. Go back my book. We're $5. $5 from 41,000. Please go give it some love. The link's in the chat. Give it some love, please. Give it some love. It's been so awesome to see. And if somebody picks up that helmet, I will personally travel to you, deliver it, and kiss you on your lips with consent. Thank you. All right. Let's pull up CoffeeZilla. Oh, Coffee. Oh, CoffeeZilla. Here we go, man. Here we go. Oh, my God. Hey, cheer up, buddy. We're here for you. Thank you, Sean. No, man. I just, yeah, man. What's up, Wes? How you doing, dude? Yeah, life's like kind of frustrating sometimes. It's probably because it's the winter. See, when I'm able to occupy my mind with racing and stuff that I'm passionate about, I don't think about any of that shit. But as soon as it's Christmas and I'm at home for weeks and weeks, it starts to hit real hard. You know, it starts to hit real hard when you like invite people to like a thing and no one shows up, and you like you prepped your entire like living space with all these snacks and all these activities and shit, and no one shows up. Or your birthday, that was a good one. That one was fucked. I don't know how I survived that day. No one shows up. That was bad. That was a bad one. Yeah, man. It's annoying. Anyways, it's just yeah, man, it's wild. Squid. These scammers won't see prison time because they stoop to the same level of Enron and SBF or take scamming pressures to go to jail. Yeah. Well, it's like that one dude, Seaman Friedman, the guy that went to jail and is apparently looking at a pardon. The guy that stole like $300 million from people and was donating large portions of it to the DNC. And he finally got caught. Sam Freeman something. Sam Freeman, Sam Banky. I don't remember. Yeah, he's apparently they're considering a pardon for this guy. Shocking, right? Wow, he gave politicians money and now he might get a pardon. Wow, can't believe that, right? Wow, how does that never happens, right? Politicians. You know what's wild to me? The fact that people are running around trying to assassinate CEOs when all CEOs do is use current regulations that are on the books right now to make money. And for some reason, people go after the CEOs and not the people that make laws. That's the weirdest thing in the world. I guess technically they tried twice during the election cycle, but you get what I'm saying. Thank you, Squid. Love you, Squid. Appreciate you, Squid. Thank you, man. Like the stream, bitches, by the way. Anyways, let's go. Hey, we got a new backer on the book. Chris, you are the man. You are the man. The myth, the legend. What's up, Malty? Let's share it. I want you guys to see when I refresh it so you think I'm cool and impressive and worthy to be friends with. Here you go. Boom! 41033. Can we get the 245 backers tonight? Make sure you pick up the tumblers too, because they're beautiful. 245 backers tonight. That would be the kickest asses of all. I'd love to get 250, but that's a big ask. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. It is right there. The link. Go give it some kisses on its face. And let's watch the Tuah. Here we go.
Down the Hawk Tuah scam. Exactly how it happened. And I'm going to confront the people behind it. Well, I did last night. And let me just say, it didn't go very well.
Be happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey, guys.
What copyzilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
Did you hear her? That's the Hawk Tuah girl, by the way. Then why the fuck are you on? Like, she doesn't realize that this is literally death. This is the Grim Reaper of scams. And you just said, why the fuck are you on? That's like slapping the Grim Reaper in the face. Woo! That was dumb as hell. Absolutely dumb as hell.
We didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. Yeah, that's defamation.
Doc, do the math. Do the math.
You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, these people were completely unhinged, unwilling to take any accountability, and we'll talk more to them in a second. But I want to break down the Hawk Tuah scam. I think people are confused with this kind of stuff. I want to start with the big tweet that kind
Yeah, I was very confused at first, but he gives a really good explanation.
of set it all off. That would be this by Bubble Maps, which showed 96% of the supply was controlled by the team and was being sent out to a bunch of smaller wallets. The implication being that some of them might be dumping on you. Pretty quickly, the Hawk Tuah girl came in to copy and paste what her team told her.
Yeah, as if she actually topped any of this, by the way. As if she topped any of this shit. Right. Eric says there's a health insurance that after the assassination association, they walked back their new anesthesia policy. Yes. But here's the kicker. Let's take it a step further. And this is obviously hypothetical in Minecraft. If these same people did the same thing, and their, let's say their stipulations were term limits for politicians, after about 2, term limits would be implemented within about 2 weeks, right? We're a bunch of weak ass bitches when it comes to Minecraft. Smam! What's up, Pyro?
Her to say, which said team hasn't sold 1 token and not one key opinion leader was given 1 free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of the launch. And so you see their awful tokenomics here. Along with this response, the team hasn't sold 1 token. And then they post, obviously, a screenshot of a lot of sells from insiders who did not have to pay. You can see on the bot side, there's nothing. And then on the sold side, they're making a lot of money. So how did you get free tokens? Well, you were an insider, right? And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold 1 token. And that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale. And then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Haley's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at 16.69 million.
Yeah, Sean says, yeah, they bought 97%. Yeah, so the insiders basically bought 97% of the allocation. And when the coin came out, it started climbing, obviously, because retail investors got involved. You know, normal people, normal everyday people started buying it. And then shockingly, within about 4 or 5 minutes, all the insiders that knew they were going to sell the entire time all sold at the same time, making it go to literally nothing. It was worthless, which is quite literally just a rug pull. So all those people, all the insider people's, yeah, they made millions. All the normal people, they lost all their money because they're preying on normal people. And the people that were already violently wealthy before, they get to get even more violently wealthy, right? How this stuff is legal at all is wild, and I'm sure it won't be very much longer. And it's technically not really legal when it comes to stuff with coercion, but it's just not overt enough and not outlined enough in the law to be like overtly illegal, because shit like this happens all the time. Every YouTuber that gets like 1 million subs overnight and becomes the new celebrity and is trying to race, you know, random athletes and, you know, doing random stunts and traveling the world and being the YouTube streamer of the year. Yeah, all those people do the same shit. They all do this. They all rug pull a coin, make millions of dollars, and get the hell out, and no one sees any accountability.
$1 total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Haley Welch's fans or Hawk Tuah girls fans. And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting like actual fans who've never been involved in, you know, the crypto space before.
That's the whole point. So they only target vulnerable people that think they're going to be the next millionaire. And unfortunately, it's like playing a roulette table and putting all your money on fucking 5, but there's not even a 5 on the roulette wheel. That's what this is. And as you can see right there, almost 100 people sold 100% of their entire stock, which they had already bought in the pre-sale. Keep in mind, it was offered to them because they're insiders, insider trading, right? And as soon as it launches, it goes up a little bit and they sell and just make whatever amount of money they had in it, right? Plus the increase. So if it goes up like, I don't know, like 300% in a couple seconds or a couple minutes, all of them sold. They made thousands to millions of dollars. And all us normal ass people that thought we were going to be millionaires, now we just lost 15 grand. A lot of people put their actual life savings into this. Why? I don't know. But they did. They did. So, hey, man, what can you do? What can you do?
They don't know any better. And you're going to hear the guy behind a lot of this say that explicitly.
These are people that are outside crypto that we're going to be onboarding, and they don't give a shit. They don't even know what a market cap is. They just go, oh, cool. Free coin. Now I get to join a community. Cool. Done.
Not only did they say it, they sold it in a pitch deck. You can see the Hawk deck here. Massive onboarding event. Hawk will onboard normies. So that's why I just don't buy this thought of, oh, well, you know, if you bought this, you deserve to get scammed. Okay, fine. But a lot of the people who bought it had never bought crypto before. They were targeting those people. They said as much in our call. Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down because people don't understand it exactly is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee.
And keep in mind, they say that those fees are necessary to pay random people. Who? No one knows, but it's necessary to pay random people. So that's why those fees are necessary. So we can pay random people on our team. It's like, okay, so then the guy, you'll hear it in a minute, but this guy struggles to admit that they made money from like Like they made money. He's like, who got the fees? And he's like, so see, and he's like, no, who like made the money off the fees? He's like, well, our team has to pay for like salaries. And I'm like, oh yeah, shocking, right? Shocking, right? Your team had to pay for, you had to pay for salaries. It's like, I would love a free salary as well. Can I have some of that free salary? Please and thank you. Please. By the way, let's refresh the book because I know we got a few backers already. You guys are going wild today. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got in the backers. 243, and we're almost to 41-1. Thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep the backers coming. Keep the love coming. And I need one special person to pick up the helmet tier tonight. That's your homework. Enjoy. Somebody's going bankrupt. I'm doing my own meme coin now. Except you get the helmet. You get the sweaty helmet. That's all you get. And a diecast. Enjoy. The rug pool. Somebody said Boogie2988 did this. Yes, he did this for $10,000. Yeah, everybody does it. Everybody that has no soul, they don't care about anybody. They have no honor. They have nothing. They all they want is filthy, dirty blood money, and they can't wait to get it and wash themselves with it. All these people do it. They are all the same dude. They do not give a shit about you at all. At all. Neither do the creators that you watch their shows. None of them care.
Meanwhile, on Deck Screener, you can see the Sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this Sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees. I, of course, asked who benefited. Did Hawk Tuah Girl make the money? Who made the money in this whole thing? And they essentially dodged the question. Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project, so we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. Okay, that's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora Pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
They just keep saying like this vague, it's the person that owns it. It's like, who's the person that owns it? It's the person that created it. Who's the person that created it? It's the project. Who's the project? See, they have a really hard time saying that they stole the money, right? That's the whole issue. And keep in mind, every single person that has ever reached out to me for something like this, their profile picture on Twitter is literally always one of these stupid monkey PFPs. Every single time. Bro, it's the future. Launch a meme coin, Camelot. It's the future. Launch it, bro. So many times. So many times.
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right? And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
You know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself? You know, this is how.
So he's saying they kept all the money, basically. We have to pay all our bills, bro, with this $2 million we made in 3 seconds.
You run a project.
So was that the plan all along? So if they have to pay people $2 million in fees because it's their salaries and all these things they have to pay for, they knew all along they were going to sell in 4 minutes to pay for all the fees? Very interesting.
Forever is you have to fund that. And first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation.
Brother, who profited up?
Just can't answer the question. Just can't answer the question.
Over $1 million was just made.
A foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
You heard him right. Who cares where millions of dollars went? Supposedly, they have 18 people working on the Hawk Tuah meme token. So I don't know if that's true, but that's...
And keep this in mind. Keep this in mind before we go any further, okay? Keep this in mind. Is this your homework, Larry? What is it? Something you can't in the Alps. No one goes skiing in the Alps. I forget what the censored version of that movie says. Something about kicking your ass. Fuck, I don't even remember what the original line is. Do not something. Sean, you know. Is this your homework? This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps. Yes. Yes, thank you. All right. But anyways, before we go any further, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. These people have literally no experience with like crowd control. They have no experience on putting out fires. They have no PR experience. They quite literally, I guess, thought no one would notice when they rug pulled all this. And they can't even answer simple questions. Like they thought no one was going to pay attention. And to be honest, I don't even know if like the Paul brothers or the people involved, the people that run all these things, I don't know if any of them even approve this, because you can kind of tell these are random ass people. Like those people that always message creators in their DMs and say, we need to launch a token and you can be a millionaire. I have had that a dozen times, and I am not even a big creator. I am a very small creator, and I've had that a dozen times. People saying, hey man, we should launch a crypto coin. You're going to get you can become a millionaire. Right? And that's the whole point. I've had people reach out to me being like, hey, we want to sponsor your race car. And I'm like, oh, rock on, let's do it. And then they're like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. You're going to launch a meme coin. And I'm like, what? Yep. So that's the same thing. They don't give a fuck about any of this. It's free ass money, baby. Free ass money.
That's at least what they're claiming. Now, the last thing I need to say before we jump into this context that you need is that there are 4 groups to look out for here. 1, you have Hawk Tuah girl, who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy, Doc Hollywood, who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk Tuah girl with crypto. And
by the way, you'll always notice all these people that run these schemes, not Hawk Tuah girl, by the way, the people that are behind it, like this Doc Holliday guy, you will always notice they have these profile pictures. The dumb ape, like PFP things, they all have them across the board. It's like a weird cult thing. I don't really know how it works.
He said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on her call. 3, you have the guys running the crypto token. And 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of Haley Welch's fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe, or maybe she's making a ton of money, talking about Hawk Tuah girl. So
I think both.
With that said, I just want to show you the call last night. That is what I knew going into this call. And you'll see my questions target some of these different aspects of what I believe to be a scam in this call. And the last thing I have to
I think it's both. I think she made money and she's also stupid.
Say is that when they did do this call, they monologued for like 12 to 15 minutes before they let anyone up. So I was extremely frustrated by the time I got up. I think you'll hear a little bit of that in my voice. Not only that, this Doc Hollywood guy called people mentally ill. He said that people should be thanking him or kissing his butt, basically, for doing this for them, as if he's doing them a favor, basically generally berating the people who had maybe lost money in this. And so quite frustrating to go into. And well, anyway, enjoy.
Everyone thinks that, oh, everything's a rug. Everything's a rug.
Yeah, by the way, this guy, the guy that's behind this coin, Doc Holliday guy, is a raging asshole, by the way. He's the most narcissistic asshole you'll probably ever hear.
Everyone's here to you. Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces, right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam, but not this. Not this. We did not.
This is not a scam. You lost all your money, but I promise you this is not a scam.
Spend 6-7 months of our lives dedicated to trying to do something cool, right? To do something different, not dumping on you, not bundle snipes. Not 100% of the liquidity or whatever was bundle sniped by the team and
literally everything he's saying is not what they were going to do, is literally what they did. It's kind of funny, actually.
Up charts. You guys are not the target audience. Sorry to say. Right? This is not the target audience.
Who's he talking to?
The target audience, which is why I'm even doing this, which is what's cool about it, is it's not in this spaces. And listen, most of you, we don't want you in the community. Let's be real, right? You're not great people. I don't know y'all, right? So I see some friendly faces in this audience.
He's having a meltdown.
You know, you guys, I'm gonna say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm gonna count myself as mentally ill for even.
This dude is dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. Junebug says there's a book you should read called Death Volleyball. What is it about? What's up, sick lad? That's crazy. It's not for you, and I'm okay with that. Thanks for the $2 million in fees. Royal Wee, nice lisp. Okay, everybody has a lisp in this video. And I've noticed every time I hear people talk on YouTube now, they have a lisp. And I think I'm going crazy. Like JKB, like Rich's old editor Jay, they had a spat. And Jay does not have a lisp. But he called into Rich on Discord and he had a lisp. And I'm so confused. I even listened to Jay's stream of the same recording and he didn't have a lisp. It's so weird. I'm in the market for new bed sheets. Any recommendations? I'm thinking bamboo, but it's hard to beat jersey knit cotton. Also, where to buy them? I have no idea, bro. I'm a male. My sheets have holes in them. And I'm not even joking. My sheets have a lot of holes in them. So thank you, Royal. Little keys, big keys, little keys, big keys, tiny keys, big fat ass keys, tiny keys, pee keys, asshole keys. Thank you. By the way, make sure you back my book. Here it is. It's been 5 minutes. Not really. It's been 10 minutes. Record. Back the book. The goal today is 245 backers. We're 2 away. 2 away. Don't miss it. We're so close, boys. We're so close. 245 backers and the one diecast, the Chrome Chase Piece diecast, the largest one, the most prestigious one is still available with the helmet. Don't miss it. It also comes with everything that comes on the campaign, future and past. Don't miss it. There you go. There you go. Give it some love. I'll shout out everybody. Also, let me know your backing number when you back it on Twitter and I'll follow you. Damn it. All right, here we go.
Even being here right now. We're trying to actually have fun. We're trying to do something cool. We're trying to give meme tokens away for free to people who have never had any crypto before, any meme token. And you guys should be kissing my ass because I'm trying to do something dope.
Yeah, so that's how all of this started. I had watched as people got wrecked on chain. And then I go here in the actual space that's supposed to address everything, a guy berating everyone, calling them mentally ill and telling them they should be thanking him. And that's what led to sort of my attitude when I went up.
You should be thanking me, you F slurs. F slurs. All right. Looks like Zia might join us. Where's Zia at? Here. Why is the link not in there? Okay, well, whatever. Here we go. That's weird. I don't know why the link wasn't in here.
On stage. Also, Twitter Spaces is horrible for doing this kind of work. I normally wouldn't choose it, but all these guys seem to love Twitter Spaces. I don't know why. The problem is people filibuster. So I know I interrupted a lot. That's because you can't let these people go run off on like 10-hour explanations, which they will do if you let them. So, yeah, anyway, here's when I got up on the space.
Be happy to answer any
I have
questions.
questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey, guys.
What CopyZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on.
She literally, see, this is why her response right there leads me to believe that she has no idea what's going on. Because he's like, bro, this is fucking a disaster. And she's like, why the fuck are you on then? Like, she doesn't understand why it's a disaster. She doesn't understand what's going on. She has no idea. She doesn't really talk on the space. She has no idea. She is literally hiding behind the Doc Holiday guy this entire time. And even he's fucking up. Even he's fucking up. Hey, Zia.
Hi.
Why are you up so late?
Huh? I just finished my stream. I just got out of the shower. We got whipped cream, so I had to wash all the chocolate sauce and whipped cream off me.
Wow. Wow.
I was disgusting. But
I don't know why the link wasn't in there. I totally sent a link and then I look and there's no link. That's so weird.
I was clicking and I was like, I think this is yesterday's link.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I sent it to Cecil and then I posted. I thought I posted in that room. Maybe I didn't, but it's all good. Mike Ray says, is she an OnlyFans girl? Look, what do you think?
No, I'm very wholesome. I pray to Jesus every day.
Yes, exactly. See, that's very important. Anyways, we're talking about the Hawk Tuah scam today.
Oh, that whole thing. That was a
Yeah.
weird move, honestly. I'm not really sure why she did that. She has, how much money do you think she actually made?
Well, the team, which you can almost never find out who the actual team is, made $2.2 million in fees, just fees, by the way. All the insiders, with the exception of 80, I think, sold. Keep in mind there was hundreds. They sold in the first 4 minutes and made gajillions of
Jesus.
dollars, jillions of dollars. And then one sniper made $1 million. So the entire retail public, none of them did. So that was the end of that. And when they say who the owner is, they reluctantly say the Haley Welch lady is the owner, who is, the Hawk Tuah girl.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious in this X space that she has absolutely no idea how any of this works, what's going on, even a little. And that's what I think is going on. I think that she was completely and utterly money hungry, and one of these crypto bros that crawl into your DMs trying to get you to launch a crypto coin completely manipulated her into using her audience to do so. I have had the exact same shit in my DMs before. And they were like, you should launch a crypto coin, bro, and use your audience.
No.
And so that, yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't think so. I have way too much going on
Why
to
the
do all that.
fuck would I do that?
Yeah. And I mean, Boogie did the same thing for 10 grand.
Oh, 10
Yeah.
grand. That's it. 10 grand.
10 grand. So
Oh,
she
God.
probably thought she was gonna get rich. That's what she thought. I'm gonna get rich, bro. And now she's definitely gonna be investigated. Now the issue is it's such a gray area legally that, I mean, there's technically some illegal shit happening. It's just it never gets enforced because crypto is just such a weird, like, unregulated thing.
I feel like
Right.
they haven't set a precedence. So there's
Yeah.
no, like, they have nothing to charge on because they don't have anything concrete. At some point, they're going to get there. It's just that the internet it's not necessarily new. It's just this era of it is new. Like, it kind of, it progressed so quickly that we haven't really figured a lot of it out. And at some point, they're going to have to try to make some kind of laws surrounding a lot of this. They just haven't yet. So we're in a weird spot.
What's the phrase? Heads are gonna roll. Someone's gonna do this. Yeah, someone's gonna do this egregiously enough to where the entire weight of the law is finally, they're gonna have to finally put their foot down, and they're gonna go to jail for like 8 life sentences or something crazy, and then it'll completely end forever. But who's gonna be the first person it happens to? That's gonna be the issue. Ashley says my 2 favorites. Yeah. Thank you, Ashley. I love you. Appreciate
Love you, Ashley. Hi.
You got such a nice face. I like her face.
She's so beautiful. I get lingerie pics of Ashley. I don't want to brag or anything.
Yeah, well, that's like the perks of being a female. Females just send you their asses nude, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's amazing. It's so great for us.
I just need to pretend to be gay. I hate women and their bodies. I love a giant dude penis. Please send me nudes, girls. I don't find this attractive at all. You can just send it though. I'll compliment your panties. Squid says she should have started an OnlyFans. At least it's less soulless. Well, that's going to be what happens. That's going to be her end goal. Cause I said this when it first happened. I don't see her sticking around very long because she's uninteresting. She's not intelligent. I mean, she's from where I'm fucking from,
Is she from Alabama?
No, she's from Nashville, but
okay.
That's like an hour from where I am. And, like every woman here, with the exception of like 3, which always coincidentally isn't from here, are all borderline retarded. So
I honestly haven't listened to her speak or listen to anything, so I can't speak on it. She's, the girl that you see in that clip, and that's all I know about her. Have you listened to any clips of her podcast? Anything?
Oh my God, it's brutal.
Is it bad?
Yeah, she's dumb as hell. And you can tell there's they'll give her topics to talk about, and she'll say something that's kind of witty and like sciencey, and they'll clip that out. And that's what they post up on their clips. And you can tell she's just reading a script and trying to, it's awful. Squid, I love you. But yeah, she'll start an OnlyFans eventually. Because you don't just stop enjoying the endorphin rush of having a community. That doesn't stop. You got to have it. Like I can never, people were like, hey Cody, what if you got $100 million and you just were on a professional, like a big race team, and would you quit YouTube? And I'm like, no. I wouldn't do the capacity I do it now, but I would definitely fucking still be doing it like once a week. I'd try.
I say that all the time. If I won the lottery, fuck yeah, I'd still stream. It, like you said, not in the same capacity, and it would be different. I'd probably do some fucking crazy ass giveaways and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I would still do it because I just love doing it. It's fun. Like there's a reason I do this. And there's a reason, like you said, and I think Chrissy said this before too, in order to grow and get anywhere on YouTube or anything that you do, you have to love it because you're going to do it for no money for a very long time before you get to like any sort of level. So it has to be something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah. Junebug says I explained what death volleyball in the chat in. All right, I'll scroll up. I tried scrolling up a minute ago and I couldn't see it. So that being said, and that's what like disgusts me. And I was talking about earlier when the show started, I was like, I have heard creators, you know, these creators, I won't tell anybody. I'll tell you offline, but
okay.
I have had creators tell me that they hate their audience. They can't fucking stand their audience. And they wait for every waking moment to be able to quit YouTube or content creation. I have heard people
then why are they doing it?
Money, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I get like
I am the complete opposite. I just fuck the
Hi,
reason
Reagan.
I come back. What's up, Reagan? The reason I come back is because I'm so afraid to let the people down in chat because I care about a lot of these people. Now, Gregory Liebert, not at all. Don't care about that guy, but I care about everybody else. I'm just kidding. Easy. But no, hey, what's up, Reagan? By the way, we got
Reagan.
Glad you said something to you. I was waiting because I had to do something before I came in, but I was like, where's the fucking link?
Yeah, I clicked on the link from yesterday and I was like, what the fuck? This isn't the right link.
I'm a dumbass. But speaking of being a dumbass, we're gonna refresh again. The goal is 245 backers today.
Shit.
And we are at 244. Thank you so much, Mr. Good. You know, I know, you know. I appreciate you, man, so much for all the love. I'll just give it to you in person. When they are out and made, obviously. Thank you so much, dude. I love you. Appreciate you. 244 backers, one away for the big keys of 245. 41, 119. Get on it, doggone it. Somebody pick up that big, delicious helmet. Comes with a chase piece, one of its kind, die cast that's chrome. It's going to be crazy, and it's a big one, too. Donna says, I'm waiting for my 3M Shiba Inu to get to $1. After holding it for a year, it's worth 102. I hope I don't have to wait forever. I have over 1 billion Shiba. And it's worth like 14 grand. And I'll never sell it until it gets to like half a cent. Then I will sell it. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it.
I got some Shiba and Doge. I'm just like gonna sit on it.
I got
think
Shiba,
I still have
Doge,
a little bit of Litecoin.
Shiba, Doge, and Mog. I have Shiba, Doge, and Mog.
I don't know what Mog is, but
Mog is something that's been blowing up. It's been blowing up like the last like couple days. And I was like, fuck it. So I bought like 100 million of it. Fuck it. Let's give her a go. All right. You know, I always just love to watch my money go turn into fire. At least I ain't falling for the bullshit, though, with the Takapua, you know. But let's continue. Just listen to this garbage, man.
Chain for a while, you guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No, that's not true. That is true. That's
a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, like okay, so this is what happens in this video, like the entire time. This
Clearly
is what
people
happens.
don't know how blockchain works.
Yeah, they don't understand that you can just freaking look at it, but you can see all the accounts that are like linked to the creator account and insider trading because they weren't bought. You can look and see bought and sold amounts, right? Or bought and sold for a loss or a gain or whatever. You can see all that on the blockchain. There's like an ass ton that sold in the first 4 minutes that never bought any. So it was all people on the inside that already had the coin, right? All insider people. And they all sold, man. They all sold with the exception of like 80 out of like hundreds and hundreds, right? So there's your issue. So yeah, they just stole the fuck out of that money. And this guy's like, no one sold, bro. Oh, you mean those people? That's different.
Oh. Yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We can answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talk to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now,
I would never do this for 50K. That's like bitch tit money, okay? This is like real shit, you know, for the normies, okay? This guy says he's like trying to like connect with the normies, he said, and give these people an opportunity because, you know, he's just such a good person and you should be kissing his ass. By the way, is his exact words. And he says all this, and then also on the flip side says, I would never do this for 50K. Wow, what chump change bullshit are you talking about? This dude's literally an ass backwards, turns 180, looks at himself dumbass. That is completely, he literally, no shit, like catches himself being hypocritical over and over and over and over and over and over.
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen,
Everyone
doesn't
says,
matter. No, I'm not everyone. There's a strategic allocation.
I'm not everyone. I'm better.
Right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much did
sale?
y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that we
Selling out your
made.
fans.
Oh, over here, can you give hold on, CoffeeZilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market.
No,
cap
no, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not.
That was it. Keep in mind, it was one sniper, and the sniper made $1 million less. The one sniper made $1 million less than the 2.2 million in fees that was generated. And they're claiming the entire rug pull. It looks like a rug pull, but it's actually just a bunch of snipers. Yeah, no.
That was
you know that.
Listen. No. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's like you getting those fees, right? Who's making the money on the fees? Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the project. So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteor pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project?
Right?
Who's the project?
He
Who
said the creator.
Well, the project is.
It goes to God. Straight to Jesus himself. Who knew all along? So he's like, it goes to the creator. And he's like, who's the creator? He's like, it goes to the project. Who's the project? The project is Haley Welch, the Hawk Tuah girl, which is conveniently completely silent this entire space. And like watching her life flash before her eyes. Now, granted, I 100% don't expect her to even remotely get in trouble at all for this. But still, it is fun to watch, this go down.
Over here, Haley Welch, right? And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug?
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself, right?
So y'all wanted to make the money on day one? I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're here every single day.
Yeah, and that's a great point. So my favorite thing about this whole thing is he's like, okay, you made easily over $1 million on fees in 4 minutes. Why and who got it? And he's like, you do realize we have to pay salaries and lawyers and stuff. And he's like, so you intentionally rug pulled people? Is that what you're admitting to? Because he admits that we need to pay our lawyers and stuff in the Cayman Islands, I guess. But then he's claiming that no one was rug pulled and they didn't do anything. Except he totally admit to having to pay lawyers in the Cayman Islands to set up this whole project, which means they did intend on rug pulling people. Right? Am I crazy?
No, I mean, that makes sense.
What do you think, Zia, being a female?
Why do I think being a female?
Oh, damn it. I mean, I'm trying to get you to say something more.
Yeah, I don't, the whole thing, it's when it was explained to me, there's no way that this happens all the time. This is a very common thing. One of my husband's friends got scammed over this exact same thing, but just, not from a creator. And there's no way to make it sound legit. I don't understand how they're trying to make it sound like it's a legitimate thing. So that's what's so confusing about it, is there's no way that this is a real business, yet they're still trying to make it a real business.
Well, they always do this thing where they're caught, right? So he has to explain their whole point. And all he does is this weird neighborly community bullshit that he's not even good at. Like, that's the money. If you're going to be a guy that steals millions of dollars, you better be good at making it seem like it's a legitimate community thing. You're trying to help people.
Yeah.
He sounds like a dumbass asshole that's never even took a class on PR management. Like, he should be coming out and be like, dude, here's what's going on. All right. We did not plan this correctly. We totally fucked it, but we are standing behind it. Look, like we want people in the community to have opportunity to be involved. So we are giving you our commitment that we're going to stick behind this. We're going to push it every day. We're going to have a good time doing it. Yes, we definitely screwed the pooch, but we're going to make it right. You know, and any accountability that is laid at our feet, we will take it full force because that's how much we believe in this coin. They could say that shit right there, 2 seconds, and 90% of people are like, oh, okay. But no, they're like, you should be kissing my ass. $50,000 is chump change. You're all dumbasses and mentally ill. Another thing that this guy said everybody was mentally ill. Like, dude, what are you doing? Why did you get on the mic? Who put this dumbass guy on the mic? Says it's not all that expensive to pay a lawyer to write up a proper paperwork to create a business or foundation. This guy thinks everyone is dumb. Cue circular reasoning and answers. Yeah, I've had lawyers write up shit before, and it was like $150.
Yeah, because if at the worst you get them someone for $350 an hour, right? There's no way it takes more than an hour or two to write up. So at the most, okay, $1,000.
Yeah, exactly. Charitard, isn't he related to Howie Mandel? Yeah, apparently he's like Howie Mandel's like nephew or something. Which is like, who cares?
How do these guys not like have like the forethought of thinking like of just like, you know, usually when you start a business, you got to like plan for all scenarios. You can't just plan for success. You got to be ready for things to fail or be unsuccessful for years before there is any success. So like the fact that these guys went in and just expected it to just succeed and there's going to be no failure and no blowback and then that they were not going to get anybody like calling them out for bullshit is like wild.
So here's the issue. What probably happened is this Doc Holliday guy had reached out to hundreds of creators trying to get some meme coins off the ground. And somehow he got in touch with Hawk Tuah Girl. And Hawk Tuah Girl has been doing this shit for like a week, right? Technically, it's been 3 months exactly it's been 3 months and 2 days since she got famous and started her podcast, right? So when she sees an email pop up and it's like, we want to do a collab with our business, she's probably like, oh, wow, damn, that's cool. She has no idea how this works. So when Doc Holliday crawled in her DMs, like, bro, I have an opportunity, like using your platform. We're going to be make millions and it's going to be really fun. And we're going to create a cool community. She's probably like, wow, that sounds great. And just said, yeah, here, do it. And then he's like, oh, finally, somebody said yes. And they just screwed the pooch because he's never done anything like this before. And probably thought the rug pull would be a little less, apparent and he could just pocket some shit. But unfortunately, it was too apparent. Because he got too big of a creator, right? That's the issue here. Too big of a creator.
Billions of dollars from the
day 2, day 3. This is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. And first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project.
What does that have
to do with? Over here has around 18 people.
Yeah. This is where we go into the trust me, bro.
Yeah, this also doesn't have anything to do with legitimately scamming people out of money.
Yeah, it's the same thing as Boogie when Boogie called his brother for his brother to confirm that he has cancer. And by the way, Boogie never had cancer, remember? So he would be like, hey, my brother knows I have cancer. And I'm like, he's your fucking brother. Yeah, he's going to be like, yeah, okay, I agree with anything Boogie says. So, of course, he calls his brother and his brother's like, yeah, he has cancer. I've seen it. Also, I'm a doctor or something. And I'm like, okay. And, it just so happens that if you talk to Over Here, CoffeeZilla, Over Here will tell you and prove to you that actually there's a lot of people working on it and they really care about it. Oh, well, damn. I'm glad this guy said that there's people working on it and cared about it, or else I would have never known.
It's
basically
just like
what he's saying.
It's just this whole thing where like, we have a full-on business. We have employees, okay? It's like, because there's people actually working for us, obviously they have morals and they're not going to just do something that they're not going to just scam people and just take people's money out of nowhere and just screw people over. It's like, why would these random 18 people that you guys don't know about do all that shit to you? Yeah, and exactly what Zia said. Zia sees right through the shit, right? With her her snake-like woman mind. She's like, what does any of this have to do with rug pulling people? Yeah. Right? Like, they're like, we have a team, we have Cayman Islands lawyers, and we have a lot, we got to pay for this stuff. And Zia's like, but yeah, what does that have to do with like stealing all that money? What does anyone have? Like, no one can explain. We have to pay for stuff. Oh, so you stole the money? No. But where'd the money go? We had to pay for stuff. So you stole the money? No. If anything, saying like that things are on the Cayman Islands is like, damn, that sounds even less legit. Like you're like,
right?
It's not based in America. You have to base it on some fucking place where people throw their money at, so that they don't have to pay taxes and shit, and people can't go after that money.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. It's like we're working with a lawyer in Jamaica, He handles a lot of things. You know, it's very, very smart, very above the board type shit. I promise. Yeah. Okay. Good luck. Let's see what else they got to say.
Working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days like you're
So
used
who
to.
made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that million? 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
Foundation.
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
So keep in mind, just 1 minute ago, this guy said that the foundation owns it. And who owns the foundation? The project. Who owns the project? Haley Welch. So now he's saying Haley Welch owns 0%. So he said something completely different 3 minutes ago. But here we are. Now we're completely 180 the other direction.
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited?
Fucking a foundation in the Cayman Islands profited all the money, bro.
You
None of us
will
have anything to
not
do with this.
Answer the question.
Like what? What foundation in the Cayman Islands? What do you mean? It's like, oh, this random shadow organization. They got the money, not us, I promise. But where are they at? Why are they not talking about it? Why are you talking about it?
They're running everything, and it's millions of dollars just to run a meme coin?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Well, there's marketing, you see. It's like we need to make marketing decks for this for some weird reason, as if you need a marketing deck when you already have like somehow the 3rd most popular podcaster in the world.
Is she really the 3rd most popular?
Yeah, it's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, and I can't remember who the second one is.
Is it Tim Dillon?
Oh, it's Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, then Talk to a Girl.
Oh, okay.
How is she that popular? Like,
I don't know.
She's not that interesting. I've watched like clips of it. I was like,
somebody
just a
out
basic
there,
girl.
Somebody out there is fudging the numbers. There's no way in hell.
That doesn't make sense to me.
It's basically like all those like Hollywood like podcasts or like YouTube shows that are just that they push towards everybody.
She 100% is an industry plant. You can't prove it wrong. You can't prove it any other way to me. If you just become famous in 2 seconds and then you have rappers and movie stars on your podcast, you're an industry plant. Because
she was on all like the biggest podcasts like right away. Like I know she was on that one like really big comedian chicks podcast like immediately.
Yep.
And she was like, "Yeah, I want to make you big."
That's the whole point. Is Hollywood is shrinking. So you have all these actors or actresses that are going into and they're ending up empty-handed. So their agency is pushing them into doing podcasts or pushing them into viral moments to get them out there. And then they push them and push all their ads and fucking meme coins on all the normies out there. That's what they're doing. Industry plant, just like that Bobby Girl industry plant. You don't just start a podcast and then the next day you have freaking Michael Jordan on. That makes no damn sense.
Yeah.
Okay? It's all industry. And they think we don't notice. They think, Normie's totally, wow, he got fucking Michael Jackson's dead corpse on his podcast. How do you get that? No,
well, my theory is like there's like these agencies that are working like hand in hand with YouTube.
Yep.
And what they're doing is like we're going to hire all these actors or these people that are semi-interesting. We're going to create these shows that are going to be ad friendly so that YouTube will push all these shows so that they can put all these ads on them. The agency makes money, YouTube makes money, and then they get to like act like they're growing, like they have like all this like organic, real like content that people are actually making when it's just all fake.
Right. Yep. 100%. I agree with you. I wish I was an industry plant. I want money. And granted, they probably don't get that money. To be fair, it's going
straight to like the agencies. It's probably going to like the people that are working on it.
It's just a job for them at that point. I'm thinking, which is kind of sad.
That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's them for fame and a little bit of money.
$1 million was just
I'm telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
When you're charging 15%,
the fees just go to bills, bro. It's like, okay, what the fuck does that have to do with stealing people's money? Still, no one can answer that question.
The directors,
you're charging 15% on the rug pull, and you're profiting from the rug pull.
There's no rug pull because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. Yeah, that's defamation.
Doc, do the math. Do the math.
You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character. You're not going to talk. You just talk over me. You talk over me. I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation? Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam.
I love how he lays down the he lays down the killing blow, right?
Yep.
And all they say is,
It's not a scam.
Like, and it's like a defeated. It's not a scam. It's not a
'Cause
scam, man.
They're screwed at this point. There's no way for them to talk their way out of this and talk about their stupid Cayman Islands their stupid foundation on the Cayman Islands. There is literally zero way that they're going to convince people that this is not a scam, and they have to know it.
Yep, 100%, 100%. Speaking of knowing it, where is it? Where am I at? Okay. Speaking of knowing it, boys, we are one backer from 245. The goal today is 245. We started at 240. The goal is 245 backers.
One
today.
more.
One more backer on my book that's coming out here in a few months. And by a few, I mean 6 months. June, it says on the thing. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. We're working on chapter 2's art already, and it's going to be all done. And when all the art's done, we're good. So one more backer to 245. Don't miss it. If you did not know, I race full-time in NASCAR, and I'll be racing full-time again in 2025, starting at Daytona in February. So don't miss out. This book is the campaign's a way to help me with traveling funds after fulfillment, because, man, it is expensive to travel, bro. And that about bankrupted my ass last year. So this helps me in a big way. So if you can contribute to it, it would help a lot. It'd mean a lot to me. It'd be goated. And we combined it with the Naked Snake goal, which we are 320 away from the Naked Snake goal for the 389th stream in a row. Is that right? That might be right.
Shit. 389?
389 streams in a row since 2021. We have never missed Naked Snake.
God damn.
So don't forget, give it some love. The link is right here in the chat. Nope, that's the StreamYard link. Definitely don't post that. Everybody just starts joining. There it is. Get it on it, doggone it. Go give it some love. We're one away, boys. One delicious backer away from 245. All right, let's go back to coffee. Let's hear what he has to say.
That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, CoffeeZilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted. So yeah, that was the conversation.
There you go. So they literally answer 0 questions, and then they just mute CoffeeZilla. That's the end of it. They answered 0 questions and then mute him. That's how that works. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Howie Mandel is too rich from NFTs and cryptos bid. Thank you, Royal Week. Says, look up Barstool. Answered the internet Howie Mandel from around COVID time, and this all makes more sense. 3-minute video. I'll check it out after this. Appreciate you, dude. We love you, Royal We appreciate you, Royal We. All right. Yeah, and oh, by the way, yeah, she leaves the call and she's just like, oh, and she says nothing the entire call, by the way.
Obviously, I got a little heated there towards the end because I don't know, there was something about this guy berating people who had lost money and insisting that what was so transparently true about the fees being made, about who's benefiting from the pre-sale, just dodging all of that. It gets me so bothered. I guess it shouldn't at this point, but you know, what can I say? I'm only human. I will go ahead and highlight, there were 2 other moments. FaZe Banks got up and called these guys out, which is funny.
This 100% was a mismanaged, mislaunched. Like this is took what CoffeeZilla said. I would label this a scam as well. It's pretty obvious. Like CoffeeZilla brought up, 97% of the token was bundled into the same cluster. And in layman's terms, that just basically means 97% of all the tokens owned were by related wallets, friends of friends of friends of friends. They were
no, that's not true. It's not true.
Yes, it is true.
False.
Yes, no, it's 100% true.
And then also,
they keep saying it's not true. It's not true.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's almost like this guy who's apparently supposed to be like a coin expert, right? Crypto expert, doesn't realize that you can just look at the blockchain and look at all this. It's like, you know, you can like, it's like we had your tag number. We saw you speeding down 565. You were going 120 and a 65. We have your tag number. We have a picture of you taken on a camera. Like you're going to jail. And it's like, it's not true. It's not true. It's like, no, here it is. Here's a picture of your dumbass face. You did it. And they're like, no, it's not true. It's not true. It's like, okay, well, sorry. You can see it on the fucking blockchain.
What I don't understand is the people that actually bought it. Who bought this for real? Like the people that did get scammed out of their money. It was like, this is a good idea.
A bunch of poor kids that thought they were going to get rich off the next thing.
Yeah.
The next new Tuah.
It's a bunch of simps, and it's also like those dudes that like they're all about instant gratification, or like they have that gambling mentality where like they think that they're just trying to do like that get rich quick kind of scams, or like you know, those dudes that fall for like, oh, if you just buy my program, I can make you rich in less than 6 months kind of thing. It's those guys that bought into this.
100%. They thought it was the next Bitcoin, and it probably didn't help. And also very strategic to launch it when Bitcoin is at its all-time highest and everybody's freaking out about it. So everybody right now, and this happens every couple of years, you'll notice. I remember several years ago, I was at the gym and Bitcoin had skyrocketed to like a new height. Like fucking, it was like 30 grand or something. I can't remember. Maybe 20. I don't remember. And I was just working out at the gym, and every single person was talking about coin and getting into coin and getting into cryptos and talking about different crypto coin. And that was such a weird thing. And I was like, damn, everybody's getting into this shit. And then, like, of course, it drops. No one talks about it. A couple years later, goes up again. Everybody's talking about crypto. That's when I bought Shiba. And I have a lot of Shiba, man. I have too much Shiba. But then it goes down. You know, it kind of levels out, kind of stagnant for a couple years. And now it's blowing up again. So everybody's looking for that new coin, that new thing that's going to blow up and make them a millionaire. But plot twist, I don't know why they thought it was Hawk Tuah.
That's what's weird about it. And even the meme coins, right? You kind of know you got to get in and get out pretty quickly. Like Dogecoin did make some people some money, but it wasn't is it up again?
It's up higher than it's ever been.
Wow.
Right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Doge is at like
it's like 43 cents.
Yeah. It's it was at 48 the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had it.
So people that obviously bought into that a bunch when it was like what, a penny?
It was way lower than that.
Jesus.
Yeah, there was people that are gajillionaires off that, and I missed out. I had Doge at one point, and then I had Doge, and then I sold it for XRP or something at one point, and then I sold XRP for something else, and then I sold that, and then I just let it sit in a wallet for years, and then I bought Shiba with all of what I had left over, and then you put more money into Shiba a while back in the day. And now I'm just waiting patiently for Shiba to go up at all. Like, I would like to make like 100 grand would be nice. You know, that'd be nice.
That'd be really cool.
Loan sharks so they don't come and kill my ass.
I would love that. 100 grand would change my fucking life. So awesome.
That would be really cool right now.
Oh God.
Anyways, let's continue with the CAMELCAST.
Who is another crypto Twitter guy. He got up there and he asked them basically what I did because they wouldn't let me back up on the space. And he said, where's the money going to? And then Hawk Tuah girl, decided it was time for bed. And that was the end of the space.
So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated. There's an actual, like,
hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. I guess we're talking over here.
Can you imagine being asked questions about?
Dude, and that is when I heard that for the first time. She's like, anywho, so I'm gonna go bed, and I'm like, I hate her.
That was insane.
Boys, got her. Oh, I hate her. Oh, she Minecrafts. God, yeah, I don't like her. Her voice immediately pissed me off.
Well, just the way that she said that, she's in the middle of all these insane allegations and caught up in a huge scam that does not make her look very good. And she's like, sorry to interrupt. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, she doesn't. It doesn't look like she cares at all.
No.
It's like you think she'd be like breaking down and being like overwhelmed, but she's like, whatever.
It doesn't seem like she cares at all. That's so wild.
She don't give a fuck, dude. She's an industry plant. She's like, I don't give a fuck about any of this. I want my money.
I got my bag. I'm good.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck. She just wants the money, man.
That's insane.
She's like the crafts and signs on fucking X. They will quite literally post anything possible to make $100. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't
they don't care
matter
if it-
what it is. They just
They don't care what they say.
They don't care at all. And which is kind of gross. Those kind of people, man, I kind of wish they would just up and fucking disappear like the rapture. Like people that have absolutely not a goddamn care or bone of honor in their body, that they will say anything and everything possible just to make a few dollars. Those people need to just disappear tomorrow because they are gross. Gross people. Ooh.
Out a scam, and in the middle of the questioning, you go, "Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the bed." You know, gotta wake up bright and early for tomorrow. That is just wild. These people are not serious, or at least it doesn't appear that they're taking it very seriously. I think it's concerning when you have a project which, they can say whatever they want about their 18 employees and all the, hundreds of thousands they supposedly paid to set up these like Cayman Island corps to do it the right way. But at the end of the day, when you make millions of dollars on launch, where does that come from? When your insiders sell $3 million, where does that come from? Maybe the normies that you were targeting to get in? That is my problem. That is my issue. And that's why I came at them so hard. And that's basically it. I think Haley Welch or Hawk Tuah girl, to whatever extent she was involved, is still unclear, or was unclear until her transactional entertainment lawyer contacted me. I'm just editing this live, guys. He contacted me and said he wants to have a offline combo. I said, I can't do that. This is a live story. If she wants to comment on the story or shed light on how much she's been paid, kindly respond. I'll put up all these screenshots.
This is all beautiful, by the way. Imagine being CoffeeZilla. This guy just has to show up into a room and everybody's like, oh, hell.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We goofed. And now the lawyer's reaching out because the shit show was so bad. None of these people have PR training. They said all the wrong things. And I don't know who thought it was a good idea for Haley Welch and a couple other people to get on a freaking space and try to be like, we love people and we are trying to make a cool community with a coin. Also, we hate people. They're all stupid and I want money and you're all pathetic and I hate you. I'm like, oh, that was not what you should have said at all.
Well, like it was definitely not smart of them to let CoffeeZilla on that call.
That was real stupid.
Had they just not let CoffeeZilla on that call, like they would have been a shit show, but it would have been less of a shit show for them.
Yeah,
like,
well,
they got even worse PR because of that.
They were probably told, yeah, let's well, you know what probably happened? So the guy, this whatever is freaking Doc Holliday guy is so, you can tell he's like pretentious and conceited as fuck. So he was probably super confident. Yeah, bring him on. I'll tell him all the shit and correct him. And CoffeeZilla's like, answer one question. And the guy's like, no, man, this is bullshit. I'm like, oh yeah, you had no idea what you're getting into. All these people, and you'll see this all over the place. There's all these people that are willing to debate, and they're like, debate me. And then they get into the debate stage, and they're like, wait a second, I suck at this. I actually didn't know anything about the subject matter. I thought I knew stuff about it.
It just happens. What happens when you have like midwits think that they're intelligent, so like they think they could argue with anybody, but the moment you like push back against them even just the slightest bit, they just crumble.
Yeah, because they're like, wait a second, no one talks to me like this. I'm rich and spoiled. This is so strange.
The problem also is that people know surface level stuff. So they just know, it's the people that read a headline but don't read the actual story. And I can't tell you how many times I've read a headline and been like, oh shit. And then I click on the story and I'm like, oh, that's not what the headline says at all. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit happens all the time.
Every time.
All the time.
And so it's these people that just read headlines and are like, yeah, well, I read this thing. And they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. I see it happen online so often.
I see that. You know what's really wild? I remember somebody actually, okay, so this is completely off topic, but I had somebody that reached out, like, or they posted something, and I was like going back and forth with them a little bit, and they did the whole like, there's no such thing as trans kids getting operations. Like, that's not a thing. It's not legal. And I'm like, why does people keep repeating this? And I posted like the national health statistics for like bottom and top surgeries for people that are 12 to 15 years old or something like that.
Christ.
There's actual statistics for it, and not even recent ones from before the trans movement was a thing, by the way. Yeah, only 4 or 5 states now have laws being presented on the books to make it illegal. It is not illegal, and I don't know why they keep saying this. So I posted that, and it was that they sent me an article to like combat me. They're like, yeah, here's an article, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay. And I clicked the article, scrolled down literally for 4 seconds, and found the exact statistic that I had sent them. And I'm like, you just sent me an article confirming what I said. And they were like, well, yeah, well, if the doctors think it's okay, then maybe it's actually a good thing if doctors are recommending it. And I'm like, oh, so now it's a good thing it's happening. Okay.
Well,
and they're like,
Sorry, go ahead. No, it's just, that's the problem is the argument, right? People are trying to make, and I'm seeing this argument now going online. It just isn't a good argument because basically what they're saying is, well, you don't just become trans when you're an adult. Of course, trans kids exist because you're trans your whole life, and that's all well and good. That's fine, but it doesn't mean that they get to make the choice to do irreparable damage to their body before they have. I mean, Jesus, even at 18, you don't have a fully developed frontal fucking cortex.
Not at 25. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's frontal lobe. Excuse me. But the point is that you can't even get a tattoo until you're 18. What makes you think you can make these changes? And as a kid, it's not to say that some people don't know when they're kids. It's like, oh, I've known my whole life. Fine, great, whatever. But there are so many kids who don't know and are doing it because it's trendy, because they want to be a part of something, because it makes them feel special, whatever it is.
They cluster up, Zia. Like, it's exactly like Gothic kids when I was in school. And I'm not trying to conflate that with like that.
No, I get it.
But like when I was in school, all the Gothic kids, you would find the Gothic kids would just accept you as a normie, and then like of course like a week later you start dressing in black because you wanted to fit in more, and it's kind of something similar. And then you have all these people doing it, and then of course a very large portion of them grow out. But what if they want to really stick to the bit and stick to the fad, and they do something irreparable at 13? And the issue is this person that was arguing with me on Twitter was like, oh, okay, well now it's happening. Well, maybe it's okay since doctors are allowing it to happen. And I'm like,
no,
they're making a lot of money from all this shit. Not only are the meds that are coming in, but the operations as well. All this stuff is making them a ton of money. And this person had the gall to respond with, doctors don't do that. They swear an oath to help people. And I'm like, wow, are you a 9-year-old?
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. They're living in
I think
fantasy
people forget
land.
that C's get degrees. Not all doctors are made equal.
No, they're not.
Like a lot of doctors will just follow protocol, whatever is like the protocol that they're being told to follow, which are being created by doctors who are like probably significantly more intelligent than they are.
Yeah, it's very, very wild. Master Lion says, hi, everyone. Congratulations, Camel, on your campaign. And I love your hair.
Thank you, Master Lions.
I appreciate you, Master Lions. You are the man, the myth, the legend with a $20 super chat. Closing in on Naked Snake. We're about a third of the way there. And we're one pink and a red boy away from a rainbow night. Thank you, Master Lions. Appreciate you. The Squid says, bro went from exposing McDonald's ice cream machines to raining fire on scammers. It's okay. Good, Squid. Good. Let's continue seeing what old boy's doing. This is what the lawyer said. The lawyer reached out to CoffeeZilla directly to try to explain more, since the people on the space literally they couldn't explain anything.
They say she was paid in advance from a company to handle the token marketing dev launch of $125,000. That's the only money she's seen to date. If you have any specific questions, happy to answer. I said, what company was she paid by? What's the agreement? Did she see a cut of the presale or fees from the liquidity pool? The best thing for my story is to get a copy of the agreement, of course. Christian replies, she was supposed to get 50% of net proceeds after payments of costs to third parties. Is that the 18 employees or whatever they have? I don't know. I don't know what costs they have, but 50% is a lot. They were supposed to be mutually approved between her and the company. All decisions regarding to allocation were supposed to be mutually approved. Those decisions haven't been made at this point. The goal would be to salvage the token for the holders and her true fans and do right by the community. That's not going to happen. I can't provide the actual contract, as you can imagine, but I'm happy to continue to be responsive. Your spaces and comments have been helpful, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate what you... Okay, we all know. They always say that, by the way.
So what he said is, from the rug pull, she made half the proceeds from the rug pull. Or she made half the proceeds after the fees to the quote unquote employees of the rug pool. So yeah, she 100% made money from that rug pool, is what the lawyer said there. Powell says, for those about to rock, we salute you. That plays at my gym all the time for some reason.
We salute you.
Yeah,
because it's a classic.
It is good. No, it'll be playing like hardcore rap, and then all of a sudden it's like, let's play some AC/DC. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But anyways, let's continue.
This guy does not appreciate what I do, I don't think. You know, an entertainment lawyer appreciating somebody talking about somebody, I don't think that's true. Look, the big deal, what he said, is 50% net proceeds. That's a lot, actually. Now, again, 18 employees working on the Hawk Tuah coin. I don't know how much they're going to end up seeing at the end of the day, but it's going to be real money. The question about, like, oh, salvage the coin, want to salvage the coin. Guys, the problem is you sold millions of dollars of pre-sale tokens, and they're still out there. There's still people with these coins who are waiting to sell. So the second you go and salvage it for the fans, you're kind of dooming them again. So the best situation is just people, well, I don't really know. I don't like to give advice in situations like this. You know, it's like asking someone how to clean up a car crash. It's like, well, ideally, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. So can't give too much advice there. The situation's horrible as it is. I appreciate them actually responding, though, but she is actually making a lot of money off of this, and I do actually think that's a problem. So I don't know. I think this whole situation is terrible, and she should feel bad. I hope.
And
She does.
by the way, I'm gonna go look and see real quick is if she has said anything on Twitter, which I highly doubt. By the way, Ed Krasenstein announced that he only made $55 on Twitter. I made 92. Rest in peace, Ed. See, maybe it's not lucrative to sell your soul and say the most stupid shit possible and get ratioed into oblivion. I remember a couple months ago when Ed Krasenstein, he's the ugly one. Brian's the cuter one. Ed's the one that looks like a freaking ogre, but he's like tiny. They're both like 5'1". It's really weird. But he was pretty much saying that it's not that bad. Like pedophilia is not that bad. And then he kept doubling down on it.
Oh,
And
God.
he said it wasn't like a big deal to take showers with your like 15-year-old kids or whatever. And people were like, bro, you should delete this right now. It had like 100 likes and like 5K quote tweets. And he just doubled down. He's like, no, it's not what I'm saying that it's totally cool to do. I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, what he said was pediatricians say it's actually totally fine to shower your kids. And he was trying to defend like really creepy pedophilia shit. And he just doubled down. And I'm so shocked he's only making fucking $50 now on Twitter. And none of that selling your soul to say the most outlandish bullshit possible to get free money just didn't work out for his ugly little freaking tiny little ass. I'm so shocked. Let's see if Haley Welch said anything. That's not how you spell her name. Welch. Haley Welch.
Like the grape juice. Welch's.
Yes. Welch's. Let's see if she said anything. Nope. Wait, no, maybe this is pinned. Nope. She has not said anything since the launch of her coin has said nothing.
Do you
nothing.
think that she's going to try to just continue on like normal, like continue on her podcast and just hope it blows over?
Yeah. The last thing she tweeted was a retweet immediately after everything crashed and burned, where the guy, one of the other people working on her coin, said there's been a wild amount of FUD circulating. I hate that fucking word. All these crypto bros have like their own language, and it's fucking cringe as fuck. But anyways, it says the main piece going around X is that 96% cluster seen on bubble maps, which shows Hawk tokens being sent to deployer's address to the related address. According to the tokenomics that are published, that the other 3% was seeded into Meteora LP and burned 300 million Hawk, blah, blah, blah. Haley's team has sold absolutely no tokens. Haley's team has 10% allocation, which is locked for 1 year, invested over 3 years. The rest of the tokens are distributed into different wallets and according to the tokenomics. And then there's a community community note on this, by the way. It says 96% of the token supply had been sniped and is slowly being sold on the community. Buying this highly speculative coin might result in less, and high due diligence is recommended. So basically, completely bold-faced lying as if people can't just look. Like, again, they're trying to prey on normies. That's the whole point of this, right? They're completely trying to prey on normies to get some free money. And the last time she tweeted something was copy and pasting something that one of these guys sent her about Hawkonomics and about what their plan is. And her team hasn't sold a single token, blah, blah, blah. But, of course, the community note says, the team and insiders have actually been selling tokens since launch. Shocking! Haley is lying and will likely have to talk to a judge about this. I doubt it.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen, which is the unfortunate part. But Jesus Christ,
I doubt it. Yeah, there's no way in absolute hell she's going to face any. They could go investigate her, and she'll just be like, I don't know nothing about coins. I thought it was like I thought they were going to give actual coins out to people. And then, like, no shit. If you are actually like you are borderline completely ignorant, you can completely get off on charges like that. It's totally a thing you can be like, I thought it was real coins. I'm just a Hawk Tuah on that thing. Give me money. Woo, I tell you. And they're like, well, fuck. She's retarded. So we can't charge her with anything because she's too ignorant. So we're going to charge other people involved. That's
what should be just like, I just left it up all to these people to do everything for me. So I don't know why it failed. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I just let them use my meme.
if there was actual laws in place at most, even if a precedent was set before, she would probably have to pay a fine or something, which would
God,
be paid out by insurance and lawyers.
dude, if they make laws that like have to like curb this shit and they call it like the Hawk Tuah fucking law,
The Hawk Tuah versus the state, Hawk Tuah versus the government, whatever that.
Where they have to set a precedent, like, okay, you guys can't just make these fucking scam coins and then just take everybody's money.
Let's hope that happens. By the way, speaking of taking everybody's money, it looks like we have another backer on the campaign at 245.
You did it.
4177. 4177. 245 backers already, and we just started. Thank you so much. I know who it was. I love you, baby. Thank you. You guys are goated as hell. Can we get 5 more backers and get to an even 250 before this stream is up? Get on it, doggone it. The final Chrome diecast is still available. Somebody got the other Chrome diecast.
Oh, shit.
Somebody already got the other Chrome diecast.
I only have 1 left.
Yeah, so there was 50 normal diecast for the VIPs, and there will only ever be 50. Then there's 2 Chrome diecasts. The big ones, the huge one, they're big. Chrome diecast that's going to have a translucent paint scheme of my Daytona car signed by me. It's going to be wild.
Cool.
There's still 1 left. Only 1. And also, you get my NASCAR helmet that I use for 24 races. So
that may or may not smell.
It will definitely smell. I already ordered the new one to get airbrushed and sent to the artist that's going to be airbrushing it. So
it's going to look like the car with like
it's like Creative Freedom. I sent them. He's really talented. His fucking work is crazy. But I sent him the paint scheme and was like, I want something like this. There's Creative Freedom, but I need this logo on it and this logo, and I want it to look, I want it to just be cool, have some flames on it, but Creative Freedom, you do what you need to do, make it look cool. And there you go. So there you go. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. So at any rate, make sure you guys back the book. Thank you guys so much for all you've done for me so far. If you've not got a book, go get the book, get you some tumblers. These tumblers are absolutely badass as hell. They're super high quality. They're on the campaign right now. And the extra 2, the salty cover and the hero card of me, is the only way you can get those 2 is by getting the 3-pack. Add them on for the add-ons. Get the book, get those. If you've already got the book, get the tumblers. If you already got the tumblers, get the book, get the shirts, vice versa. Every single penny goes into my travel fund for racing next year, which helps me out a lot if you want to support my racing career, because I am indeed going up against multi-millionaires, and I'm just a normal ass dude from Alabama, and somehow we're making it work. So it's been really, really cool. And the sport sent me trophies today. I didn't even know I was getting anything. I got 2 championship trophies today in the mail. They're like,
that's exciting.
They're like huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
One was for 6th place in the East Circuit, and one was for 7th place in the main circuit. Out of like 189 drivers, got 7th.
That's amazing.
Of course, people that have no idea about racing or how it works at all are like, "Why didn't you win? Wow, what a pleb! You're such a dumbass. You didn't even win." I'm like, "Oh God, you have no idea how racing works. You have no idea that you're going up against Joe Gibbs Racing that has $100 million in the bank to fund their cars, and I have fucking 8.
Dude, the fact that you top 7 is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I was really proud of it, and I thought it was, and I didn't even race the whole year. I missed 2 races, and we still finished 7th.
Top 7 on a shoestring budget.
Yeah, dude, on a shoestring budget. But the layman person, like layman people that are involved in like that don't know anything about racing or any sport, rather, think you're just supposed to go in there and just win and just be the best ever. And I'm like, that's not how that works, man. There is no talent level that increases your car 50 horsepower or makes your setup have a wind tunnel, 20 years of wind tunnel fucking data on it. Nothing changes. You can't do anything about that.
That's like the people that just watch Talladega Nights and they're like, that's racing, right?
Exactly. Like Matt says. Matt says, hot damn, top 10 is nuts. Yeah, that's my point, is like getting a top 10 in any NASCAR National Series is like fucking a dream come true to me, right? It's an absolute dream come true. I'm having so much fun, and we're going to do better this year, right? And we're racing Xfinity and trucks this year too, which is going to be awesome. And people are like, people that watch racing or watch any kind of racing, Formula One, doesn't matter what it is. They're like, damn, top 10. Holy shit, you got top 10. Awesome. people that have no idea about racing, they're like, wow, you only got 7th. What a dumbass. You should kill yourself. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, wow. So anyways, yeah, it's pretty rough when you're going up against quite literally corporate companies and you're able to finish. We finished 7th at Salem and 8th at Elko. We almost finished 9th at Charlotte. 9th? It's crazy.
Anybody who's like, why didn't you finish first, have never competed in any kind of sport in their entire lives, and they don't get how like.
Well, now granted, to be fair to those people, like I get it, because a lot of people will sit on the couch and they'll like be eating Cheetos and they think they can outplay like NBA players. Well, I could do that. I would have made that shot. Like people that have no idea and they realize only just when they get on the court do they realize just running back after a rebound makes them gassed and they almost pass out. Like, wait a second, this is way harder than I thought. God, that's one of my favorite stories about my early days in racing. Is I went out there in a car that I built myself. I mean, it was a NASCAR Cup car, but I went out there and built it myself. And we were running like I don't know, like 2 seconds off the lap record, which on old pavement. Also, I had no idea what I was doing. And looking back now, I was like, I don't know what the fuck. I was just being I had balls. That's all I had. And we were running like 26.9s at Rockingham. And this other guy that was out there, it was his first time ever out there. And it was also my first time, by the way. He got out there in his brand new car that was built by like a team and everything. And he got out there and went like 90 miles an hour. And it was like dangerous because I went by this guy like he was sitting still. And he got out of the car and he was like, yep, this isn't for me. And he sold everything like within a week. Like it's just some people have it and some people don't. And I'm very, very fortunate that I have I think it's a IQ thing. Like my IQ is low, therefore I can go fast because I just didn't. I'm not worried. I'm like, we're going 190 at Talladega bump draft, and I'm just like, this is fine. It's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's an important thing to remember. And also an important thing to remember is we're a third of the way to Naked Snake, but I'll probably be on here another hour at least, though. At least a red and a pink boy from a rainbow night. Thank you guys for all the love, and thank you, Reagan and Zia. Hope you guys had good shows. How did your show go, Zia? You're muted, Zia. Unmute yourself, Zia. Look at her just talking away. Don't care about nobody but herself.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her. She don't even know she's muted. Look at her.
Yeah, could she even hear us?
No. I don't even think she can. I don't think she
I forgot I was muted.
There you go.
I forgot I muted myself to pee. Because I was like, you guys will just hear me peeing. I got a healthy stream.
Everybody's like the best version of Zia. So you had a healthy stream, you had a good stream, you hit your chocolate goal.
I had my chocolate goal. It was a great stream. I had to get into the shower, which is I feel nice and clean now. I feel like there's something about the whipped cream that makes your skin more moist. It's moisturizing.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I've never put whipped cream on me. I think that's like infantile. So and not the way you do it, obviously. Not the way you do it. I'm saying like if a girl was like, let me put whipped cream on you and lick it off you, I'd be like, that's like, that still feels like something.
Yeah, I've never done that for sexy time because it does seem a little silly.
And also, I don't want food on me, and that's not sexy to me. I'm not food.
No, it's because it's also sticky. Like it's fun to do. The way I do it is fun. I have a lot of fun. I make a mess. I eat it off myself. But then I shower. I wouldn't want to do it having sex. I feel like that would not be. No.
It's like having sex in salt water. Like, oh my God, could you imagine?
Or on the beach, all of it. Shower sex, none of it's good.
Oh my God. I'll never forget. There was this, like my favorite porn is like this. I know, yes. Oh gosh, shocking. Cody watches porn. Yeah, it's not often, but I do sometimes. Every now and then I want to light some candles, man, and crank one out like the olden days back when I was like, teenager.
Do you really like candles? That's sweet.
No, I should though. I probably can kind of.
You should get yourself into it more. Set the mood.
No, but my like
people
favorite type.
Cody, and you wonder why people call you gay.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with lighting candles and setting the mood, bro.
It's one thing if you're having sex with a chick lighting candles. It's another thing if you're just whacking one off. Okay.
No, it's special. It's called atmosphere and vibe. No, but so anyways, my favorite porn was like this art. It's like this really artsy porn, and there was this girl that like started being featured on there, and I was like, damn, she's the most hottest girl ever on this webpage. And I'm like, awesome. And then finally there was like a video of her and a dude. And I was like, yay, finally. And it was on the beach and there was sand everywhere in every crack. And I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Couldn't watch it. It broke
Imagine
my
how
heart.
that feels.
Broke
Imagine how
my
that feels.
heart.
Yeah, like
Getting
sandpaper.
all
No.
in there. Yeah, like sandpaper on your junk and your vag and your
Oh.
butthole. Like,
Ooh.
I
Oh.
don't understand why that is. I don't even know if it's really romanticized, but it kind of feels like it is. It's the romanticizing something awful. Same thing with shower sex. They show everybody having sex in the shower like it's this great
awful.
thing.
Absolutely awful.
Horrible.
Well, it's just like a scenery thing. It's I think at least with the beach, it's like, oh, it's a beautiful like area. It's like, wouldn't you want to have sex in a beautiful spot? It's like, yeah, but it's not. It doesn't work out like you think it does.
A blanket down at least, like minimum, absolutely minimum. And Mick Stellar says artsy porn is boring. That is because you're a degenerate. You've let yourself go too far, Mick. You need to meet up with a girl and like develop like a normal sexual relationship, and then all that falls to the wayside. Like if you let your mind wander too much, like when you're alone, like for a long period of time, you let your mind wander way too much, you start getting like really degenerate and fucked up, right? See, me, I've been like having normal casual sex for like the last what year is it? 15, 16, 17 years, man. So I never had an opportunity to get into like weird midget like murder porn. Like, I never had an opportunity to do it. I never needed it, you know. I never needed it. Mick Stellar, you degenerate. How dare you? How dare you even be here? Sean says if I'm not banging a Cinnabot, I ain't doing it right. Yeah. You all, man, those Cinnabots, bro. I watched the first like 4 of them goofy ass movies. Hellraiser.
Oh, for some reason I heard Cinnabon and I was like, yeah, that sounds good.
Sleepy.
I've been dieting and I'm really hungry.
Dude, same. Like I'm on week 5. Week 5. I'm in the 180s. Took long enough.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm 187.
And I was really bad yesterday because it was my buddy's birthday and they decided to all go out to sushi. I was like, fuck.
Oh,
man, I have been in so many situations where I'm going to galas and going to freaking suit and tie dinners and going to all these things, and I do not do any. I don't do anything.
That's why I haven't eaten all day today because it's just like I gorged myself yesterday, so I don't get any food today.
Yeah, I'm going to a black tie gala tomorrow.
Ooh.
A black tie gala at a convention center, and I have a big old a goofy fitted suit that I got, our tailored suit, and I'm wearing it, and I know there's going to be hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
And I will not be partaking.
The problem with stuff like that too is you can convince yourself it's not that much because they're so small.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh, it's just a bite, and then before you know it, you've had like 10 bites. It's a full size meal. I've always wanted to go to one of those things and see what their fancy hors d'oeuvres actually taste like.
Yeah, I'm going if they have like a really lean like New York strip kind of thing, I might nibble on that, but other than that, I'm not.
I get most of my meat from a butcher and they're really nice. The last time I went in there, they gave me samples of filet that they had put some marinade on and chicken. So I'm just standing there with a filet in one hand and a chicken in the other hand eating it in the middle of the butcher shop, and I was like, this is amazing. Because I can eat.
I felt so bad. I was at the NASCAR awards ceremony like a few weeks ago, and they brought out a filet mignon.
Oh, I love it.
It was like the size of a I can't even. It was like this big, man, like that. But it was so little. So I'm like, shit. This is like quite literally 380 calories, maybe 35, 40 grams of protein. So I smashed that, and that was the only thing I ate other than breakfast, and then of course like my later on like nighttime meal. So I was pretty good, man. Didn't drink any alcohol. There's an open bar. Didn't drink shit.
Oh.
I went to my table. So, you have your table assignments at these things. I get to my table and there is a like 3 buckets in the middle of the table of just freaking seltzers and beer and like ice. I was like, wow, this is the gay. It's a gay. And I was like, but I gotta do it. I have to be tight. I have to be tight. Because I got to get down to the 170s, man. And I think that's possible if I go really hard with high intense cardio for the next 3 weeks. Because I was hitting the bag, bro. I've been hitting the heavy bag every day and doing uphill 10 minutes uphill, like on high resistance. Then I hit the heavy bag for about 5 minutes.
Brutal.
Yep. And then I eat nothing.
It'll happen. You'll get down there. It's kind of what I'm hoping to. Just I'm still eating to fuel workouts because I want to, I got my RDL weight up. I've been getting my chin ups back up, body weight chin ups, no assisted. So like I'm getting training in. So I don't want to go too low on my calories, but I do want it to be low enough where in a few weeks I can lose a few pounds. Like, because I'm not trying to lose a lot here. I want to get down below 120. I'm at 122 right now. So if I get down to like 119, 118, and then just reverse myself back up, probably lose a couple more pounds, then I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
Goal, man. That's the goal. That's what you got to do. Yeah. Discipline, great discipline, Peter. That's the idea is great discipline. It's something that I've always been real good at is the discipline. So that's been my hardest thing is discipline. Even though I have no discipline in being pissed at Cecil for not fucking joining the show.
This motherfucker.
Even
needs
after
to
he
come take my
texts
place
me,
because I got to go to bed.
I text Cecil. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna do a show tonight. You should join. And he was like, yeah, dude, I'll get on after Ethan's show. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll stream if you're gonna get on then, because I wasn't gonna stream. And guess what? Ethan's show's been over for an hour.
I don't see any freaking Cecil.
And then I sit and chat. I clear my whole schedule for Jack's show. I tell old ass girl, PDH, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything tonight. We can't do anything because I'm going to do Jack's show. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun at Jack's show. It's fun. Cecil's closing out. So I'm going to go over there and like shill his comic and have some fun. And yeah, he just, I'm in chat. No one sends me a link. And I just sit there for 2 hours. No one sends me a link. I'm like in chat, like, why am I not getting a link? People are super chatting, send Camelot the link. Those super chats are for weird some reason getting conveniently overlooked. Very strange. And then I just fucking got off. And I went downstairs and made a goddamn fire because I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to go make a fire. It's freaking 1 a.m. almost. And then like I get a text like 2. It's like, I sent you the link. And then I like look on the show and it's John and some random like mentally ill guy. And like nothing's happening. And I'm like, what the fuck is... So I was like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on?
The hell, man.
So now I'm like, well, maybe he'll come on since he fucked me. Maybe he'll come on and not.
All right. Cecil's going to strongly worded email. I feel like he's going to get a strongly worded letter.
Man, there's only... it's whatever, man. It's whatever. I ain't worried about it, man. Cecil just hates me. It's fine. He hates me, man. It's fine.
Now I feel terrible. I hate to dip out. I cannot stop fucking yawning.
Well,
I got so tired.
You showed up and I didn't even ask you to, so I appreciate it.
Of course. I got excited. I was like, hey, I ended my stream right around the time he was starting. And I feel like it's been a long time since the timing worked out like that. Thank you for having me. Thank you for sending the link.
Problem. It's fun. I should have sent it right the first time. I don't know how. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. So yes, I'll probably be posting my link every show in there just for shits and gigs.
Hell yeah, do it. I'll hop on whenever I can.
Awesome.
Yay. All right, Rakin, it was nice hanging out with you again tonight as well.
You have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Bye. And then there were 2.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, dude. We're having a lot of fun here today. We got 450 people watching. Make sure you guys like the stream. Very, very important. And also back my book. Back the book, boys. It's right here. It's beautiful. It's in your face. Right now, there's the link in the chat. Get on it, doggone it. We're almost to 45 grand. My big goal is 50. That's what I'd really like to hit. I think that'd be a huge success to hit 50. So go give it some love. If you have not, it helps me tremendously. It's all my travel money for NASCAR next year, which is the thing that almost bankrupted me this year. And it was a very, very uncomfortable last couple of months of the year because you don't factor that stuff in when you think about that kind of stuff. And then you realize that it's $1,000 almost every time you fly. It's $1,000 every time you stay in a hotel. So after like the 15th or 11th race, I was like, wait a second. Uh-oh. I'm fucked. So that's what this is for. Plus, I wrote this story and been wanting to share it for a long time. And I was very self-conscious about a lot of this, but I said, fuck it. Because I had a lot of people telling me I should do it. So getting the hell on it, doggone it. So make sure you give it some love. The link is right there. Anything helps. It does not matter what it is. You can also directly just contribute to it, which also helps. And it goes into the Naked Snake goal, which we are almost halfway to. We might finally lose the Naked Snake. I feel like this almost happened last time you were on here, Reagan.
Yep.
What the hell? Is this your fault? Are you the one that's almost getting us Naked Snakeless?
Maybe we were like, man, I don't want to donate with this guy.
383 streams.
People hate me, I guess, on the stream.
Yeah, it's your fault. No, I don't remember actually. I think it's 180. I think it's 389. We're at 388 in a row. 388. That's where we're at in a row of Naked Snakes. We might finally end it today. I was kind of hoping for 500, but 500 is a fucking big ass, bro. It's a big ass.
Mm-hmm.
Billy's asleep. Yeah, Billy didn't realize. Billy texts me every day and he's like, "Are you streaming today?" randomly. And the days that one day he doesn't text me if I'm streaming, I'm streaming right now.
He's like, he never streams on Friday. He's not gonna do beyond.
It's
Why
the
would I
lack
be
of
here?
Billy, that son of a bitch. Disco says, "Is that red and black hair girl loosely based on Ash Costello of the New Year's Day?" I mean, she's pretty hot, and that would be cool. Any other woman in the comic based on real girls, perhaps, maybe not. I think it's because she's doing a photo shoot of shit. What's her Mila Jovovich's character from the Fifth Element? What is that? What is that character's name? Lilu. She's doing a cosplay of Lilu, she says. That's what she. By the way, thank you, Disco Cobra. I appreciate you.
No, I think he's talking about your comic book, the character on your comic book.
Oh,
not Zia.
The red and black hair girl on my comic. I'm stupid as hell. No, she's not based off of anyone. I don't think she's based off of badass demon bitch.
Mm-hmm.
No one's really based off of anyone except Cecil. Cecil's based off of Cecil. I put Cecil in my book just so he doesn't show up to my streams anymore. Thank you, Disco. I appreciate you. Thank you, Disco Cobra. I appreciate you, buddy. Save the snake. Save the snake. Save the snake. Thank you, Lisa Kenyon, by the way, for direct supporting the comic. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Disco Cobra. I really appreciate that, my man. I'll DM him, McSteller. Who? Billy? Oh, Billy. I thought you were talking about Cecil. I'm like, I don't think Cecil's going to answer, man. I don't think he's going to answer, dude. I don't think he's going to do it. But I did get some really cool shit in the mail today that I was not expecting even a little bit. And it was this stuff right here. It was these two trophies, which only one person shit on me for this. I was expecting more. Only one person shit on me for this. And these are my 2 points positions trophies from last year racing in the NASCAR world in the Menard series. And the right one, which is like a glass, is the 7th place in the driver's points for the main ARCA National Series. Which, to explain that a little bit better, because people don't realize there's different NASCAR series. There's 4 national series. There's ARCA Menards, Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity. I guess the cars are just called Xfinity cars. NASCAR Xfinity Series. And they're just cars, right? And then the NASCAR Cup Series, right? Those are the 4 touring series. They are all owned and operated by NASCAR. If people get really confused because the 4th national series is called ARCA, and the reason is because NASCAR bought out the actual ARCA series, which ran stock cars in 2018. And basically, so it's the 4th NASCAR national series. It's how you get into NASCAR. It's how you get approved for NASCAR. You know, like the bigger series is you have to race in ARCA, then you race in trucks, then you race in Xfinity, and then you have to race all the series. You don't just like go race Cup Series one day, right? Unless you get a special pass for road courses. You can do road courses if you have road course experience. That's the only thing you can do, though, for people that are wondering. But at any rate, this is my 6th place driver trophy for the East and the 7th place driver trophy for the Main. I was so pumped to get these. I did not think I was getting anything, so that was really, really, really cool to see. And like I said, only one person shit on me. I was pretty excited. Felt more was going to shit on me for not winning against the multi-billionaire teams. They're like, "Why didn't you win?" I'm like, "I don't think you understand how this works." I don't think you understand how this works. You could put Kyle Larson in my car and he wouldn't finish in the top 5. And he doesn't work like that. You have to have a good car. Plus you have to have money. And we have really solid cars, but we're up against teams that quite literally have their cup teams. They're like NASCAR Cup teams, but they filled an ARCA car, right? That's how that works. So most of the Cup teams and Xfinity teams in their garages, they also have ARCA cars that they run. For like drivers that are still getting experience, they'll go down and run in ARCA, and they have freaking monster cars, bro. They have fresh engines, fresh transmissions, fresh everything, and also the best setups possible, right?
Well, and are those dudes like able to practice, like actually just go onto tracks and like run around without?
No, they do have a lot more seat time because they'll be in like 50 different series, all across the US. They'll run late models, everything, right? So
Okay.
they're in the seat thousands and thousands and thousands of laps. That's beneficial. But no, they can't test in these cars anywhere because that violates the testing policy.
Okay, but they do get more like race time just in
They'll
in
race
different ways.
hundreds of races a year. Like these
So-
kids. Yeah, they'll
So
race
that's
like
that's
tons
an
of-
advantage that they have over you. You only get to race at the races. You're not jumping around to different series. Like you'll be doing that this year a little bit, but not like
Yeah, I mean, I'll
crazy
race
amount.
20 something races this year, like I did last year, which is plenty for me. I'm getting a lot of seat time, and it does help. I am 10 times the driver I was at the beginning of the year. 10 times, easy. April says, "So proud of you." Thank you, April. I love you. So, oh, by the way, make sure you like the stream. We're almost at 300 likes. Give it some love. Give it a few touches on the face. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are almost, I think we're about halfway to Naked Snake now. We're a red and a pink boy away from a rainbow knot, which gets us almost to Naked Snake on the super chat train. And we're still live, boys. We're still live. Real Zick says, "Have you seen the racing anime Redline?" I have not. I've watched like 2 animes in the last 20 years. One of them was Slime. Love you, Alan Jones. How I Was Reincarnated as a Slime was one of them. And I don't even remember the other one. So, but yeah, that's the only 2 I've watched in the last couple of years. That's it. That's all she wrote. I tried, man. I can't get into that. There's too many. I tried watching a couple back in the day that my friends recommended, and there was just too many. There was just too many tropes. Like every anime had the exact same like origin story, like characters, same exact vibe, same exact. I was like, dude, it's just too much. It's like every one of them was basically. It was almost like they were all made by the same people. I just.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
used to like them a lot, but it just like it was too much of like an effort to like find anime, like find the episodes that were actually like had like subtitles or anything like that, and just going through all that effort and trying to find it in order. I was like, I'm done.
Sean says, "Does the backer still count for the streak?" Yep. If they did not, we wouldn't even be a third of the way there right now. But we're about halfway there.
Yeah,
halfway
go
there.
Buy Camelot's book.
Go get the damn. Oh yeah, let me take this. I don't know why my dumbass is still on the screen. I don't know why my dumbass is still on the screen. But yeah, make sure you go back to that book, boys. Get on it, Doug. On it. I'm burping hard, boys. Burping hard and burping good.
Well,
there's my link to my book, boys. Got to get to 50 grand. 50 grand's the goal. And we are only 10 days in, 9 days really. Once we sell the helmet,
50 grand soon.
If we hit the helmet and the diecast, we will be at like 47, almost 48. And we'll be right there. So, and I'm going to add some line art tiers, which are also going to be, you're going to get them with the big tier too. So, oh, I'm turning that the wrong way. No wonder.
Yeah, Chadwick, that ain't happening. I don't have 5 grand in my bank account to spend on a helmet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I sneezed. All right. That sneeze came out of nowhere, dude. Scaly with a pink boy. Oh, my God. Well, it's you. So here's a pinky all over your face. Thank you so much, Scaly One. I love you. I appreciate you. You are the GOAT. You're the man, the myth, the legend, coming in, trying desperately to save the Naked Snake, and you're getting us close. What do we got? We got 5 backers, 30 apiece, except for one's at 10. That's like 30, 60, 90, 100. 120. That puts us at 350. Yeah, we're 150 away now. Look, there you go. 150 away from Naked Snake. Thank you, Scaly. I love you, dude. Scaly One trying. He's trying hard, boys. He's trying hard to keep it alive. Trying hard.
People like to keep that Naked Snake going, man, and they like to wait till the last fucking minute.
They do. They do this sometimes. They do it. It's just I don't know why. I don't know why they treat me so poorly. Don't they understand that
they like to see you anxious. They want you to work for it.
Yeah, they didn't do that with the book, man. They freaking we went all over the goddamn book. And all over it. It went all over the damn book. They squirted all over my face, which was very nice to see. The issue with the book is you don't get the funds for the book until like months and months down the road. So that sucks. I was under the impression that you got them like every 2 weeks or something from what I read. And then I realized it was like after it's over, you get it every 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Really?
Oh, Lord. But luckily, I won't really need it until then anyway, because traveling and fulfillment, I won't really need it. So it's not a big deal. So thank God.
Do they like make it sit in the accounts just so
Yeah, it
just
just
so
stays
that
on
like
there.
nobody tries to pull anything?
Yeah, it just stays right there. And then once it's over, 2 weeks after it's over, they send it to your bank.
Yeah, because I didn't realize like for a minute that like when people cancel like a payment for like one of those things, or like hey, or they're like, oh yeah, I didn't actually buy that, so can you charge that?
Yeah.
And then like how like much of like a fee?
Yeah,
how
it
much
just
the fee is for back charges.
Yeah, it just goes backwards. It doesn't really change anything for me.
Well, yeah, but like Indiegogo like has to pay like the back charge fee. Like that's the whole point of like having those like websites and stuff.
Yeah, brutal, absolutely brutal. But yeah. By the way, we're 25 likes away from 300 likes. Did you hear about old Mudahar?
Oh, what happened to him now?
No, just a couple of days ago, all that bullshit with freaking Nux talking.
Yeah, I thought that was like weird. Like, why do you people like all of a sudden are just like throwing people under the bus that like they've been friends with for so long?
Well,
if it's like not.
What happened was, what is that guy's name? Hassan Piker. So Hassan Piker called Mudahar. He called him a pedo because he watched Lolicon on stream one time. And for one, why would you ever give a flying fook what Hassan Piker has to say?
Yeah, no.
If Hassan Piker said something to me, oh, you're a stupid out redneck racist, I'd be like, okay. And then I would just continue. I don't care. Like,
we're talking about the guy who sucks the dick of Hamas. Like, why would we care about this dude's opinion?
Yeah, well, regardless, like no one should care about this fucking guy at all. So that being said, of course, for some reason that really pissed Mudahar off. I don't know why. So he had to prove he wasn't a lolicon lover from some old video, and went in and made an entire video throwing Nux Taku under the bus for like making him participate in that lolicon video years ago. And also he's never going to be friends with Nux, and he doesn't like Nux, and he doesn't agree with anything Nux does. And Nux was like, damn. And then he deletes the video almost immediately and then calls Nux and apologizes. He's obviously going through something mentally. And I don't know what the hell's going on. There's so many YouTubers right now that are like having meltdowns and going through mental issues and just sparking out.
Well, people can't seem to take accountability for their own shit. It's like, oh yeah, I did this thing a couple years ago. It's like, yeah, I made that mistake. It was probably a bad idea for me to do this thing.
Yep.
But I've kind of moved past that. So yeah.
They can't just stop fucking around, maybe.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Stop fucking around. Speaking of fucking around, guess what? Guys? We're going back. I think we got one backer at 247 backers. 41, 225. That puts us 120 from Naked Snake. Thank you so much, boys. Look at these beautiful boys getting us to 41, 2. 41, 2. Just 2 days ago, we were at 38. We're at 41, 2. With 51 days left. Give it some love if you have not. Thank you so much, Tristan. You beautiful, beautiful man. We got at least about 40 minutes left to make Naked Snake, and we're slowly crawling like a snake on our bellies. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my dumbass dreams and my book. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks to Mandy and Shane Ballers for letting me come on and all night and talk about the book. That was a lot of fun. So I appreciate that. I'm going on another show next week. I think it's Side Scrollers. I'm pretty sure it's Side Scrollers. With my boy. He invited me on. I was like, yeah, dude, let's go. Let's do it. So that'll be fun. And then that's the only show I'm going on, I think. Maybe. At any rate, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to go on that, and I haven't talked to him in a while, like on stream, so that'll be fun. But
yeah, Side Scroll is a great show. I like that.
Yeah,
like what they got going on.
They good peepees. They good peepees. Oh, what day? It's on a Monday. I think it is the 16th. I'm pretty sure it's the 16th.
So you might be on with like Flash.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know their schedule, but I think he said Flash will be there or somebody will be there. So, it'll be a good show. It'll be a good show, and I'm excited to hang out with some peeps. I'm excited. Thank you for backing the book, by the way, Tristan. I appreciate that. We're closing in. Raken, did you ever send me your address for a Tumblr?
Oh no, I'll send you that intro.
Yeah, just DM it to me. Because I know I had a couple people do that. I just don't remember who it was totally. Why is this loose?
I'll text you right now because I'm gonna forget.
God, it's squeaking. Why do I think that hair guy on Twitter is secretly on account for Match Lines? I don't know, man. But yeah, so Mudahar, he had a freaking meltdown, and it's so weird. It's just so weird. All these YouTubers having meltdowns. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'll never understand it, man. That dude.
Well, I think they just like people like these guys are clearly like way too into their like they're viewing their comments way too much. They're viewing their DMs too much. They're paying way too much attention to the chaos that is the internet, and they don't like they don't go outside and get some fresh air and like do things outside of their streaming and shit. And it's like, and I think it just is getting to them. They need to like,
so
they
they're
need something like you go work out, you go do other things besides streaming and stuff, and you like step away from it. It's like if you don't like have those like things outside of streaming to kind of step away and like relax, it's like it probably gets a little overwhelming.
I never think about that. I do a lot of shit. I go to the gym. I do a lot of like goofy random shit in life, and plus there's a lot of racing shit that I'm involved with, especially during the year. So nothing really gets too monotonous. But I guess being like one of those people that you wake up and then you just go sit at your computer for 12 hours and you go to sleep, and you do that every day, like nonstop. Yeah, that'd probably get pretty rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why like I started like going back to doing like flips and shit, because I was just like, or going back into like the gym and like working out in gymnastics. It's like I need something a little like that I can get back into that like it's not too time consuming. I'm not like competing or anything, but it's like I can go, I can have fun, I can do something that like it's always been that thing that like when I go do it and I don't think about anything else, I get relaxed. It's nice.
Yep. That's what I need, man. The gym is as much about physical as it is mental for me. I have to go. I have to go to the gym. And speaking of going to the gym, that dude got all of his charges dismissed. That one dude that choked that dude out on the subway for being a psycho.
I think he got the most egregious one dismissed. The one where he it's supposed to like where he was being charged with murder or manslaughter.
Yeah.
I think that one got dismissed.
Neely is the guy that got choked out. Let's see. It says Daniel Penny put a homeless felon in fatal chokehold to stop him from attacking people. Bail $200,000. Appeal rejected. Where is it at? It says bail $0. Charges dropped. I'm trying to find some more. It says manslaughter charge against Daniel Penny was dismissed. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg downgraded 60% of all felony cases to lesser charges last year. Let's see.
Yeah, so they're saying like they dropped manslaughter, but they're trying to get him for negligence, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't why would, and it's the leaders in this country don't care. They want you to be in fear. They want you to rely on them. The tactic.
It's the whole thing of like it's supposed to be like appealing to authority. People want you to rely on the government to do everything for you, to protect you and all that. And I'm glad that this dude got the charges dropped. I'm glad that I'm hoping this guy gets everything dropped and he doesn't see any time in jail or anything like that, because it's like people we need to take back our independence in the sense of like we should be able to protect ourselves. We should be able to protect the people around us, even if they're random strangers. It's like we should not be allowing we should not be standing by as people are getting hurt by others, even if these people are just, even though they're like, oh yeah, this person's just mentally unstable, or they're like they got something wrong with them, then we need to take care of them. It's like, Sure, we need to take care of them, but like taking care of them isn't letting them do what they want and abuse people.
Yeah,
because
they
they're
were
mentally unstable.
basically the government wants you to rely on them, and they want to dissuade anyone from protecting themselves. They want you to dissuade from stopping horror happening in front of you, and they want you to die. They want you to die at the altar of the government. That's what they want. They don't think anybody should ever be able to protect themselves. They think you should just die at the altar to prove that you're a good citizen. Luckily, I'm in Alabama, and likely not in my lifetime will ever be a thing we have to worry about. Thank God. Alex Kane, Revenge in Netherrealm says, it's so funny how morons expect you to race like the top spots do. Like, this isn't Rusty or freaking Jimmy Johnson. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, and that's the layment, right? That's just the layment. Like if you could say, I can't even, it's hard to come up with a good comparison, but you go to an open golf tournament where it like could lead to like the PGA Tour or something. And, like you somehow win the tournament and you go onto the tour and then you finish last or like second to last on the tour. And people are like, why didn't you win? It's like, bro, fucking Tiger Woods is out there. What do you mean, why didn't I win? I didn't even think I'd be here in the first place. But people don't understand. They just think they unironically like take the phrase, if you ain't first or last, like actually serious, like it's actual a serious phrase. It's not like a funny LOL, like I'm trying to win. I'm worried about winning. Let's go. Like good old boy phrase. You know, they don't realize that's what they actually think it's like a real, like that's how that works. You know, so thank you, Alex Kane, Revenge of Netherrealm. I appreciate you, my man. I've always thought that was silly. But yeah, I know. We had a lot of success, a lot of fun last year. It was good. It was good. Somebody said something about the Costco hot dog. Fucking CEO. Absolutely not. Oh, so like people were talking about how the Costco hot dog. If anybody even remotely talks about raising the prices, the CEO has a fucking conniption fit. And I'm like, good. You keep them $1.50. They're tasty.
Well, it's the same thing with Arizona iced teas. Like the owner, like he originally like had a partner, and like before like his partner wanted to sell off like his shares, and he's like, okay, well make sure you sell them to me first, or make sure like I get the first offer to buy them, because like I don't want anybody coming in and trying to fuck up what we got going. It's like he would rather take a hit in profits than raise the price of an Arizona iced tea.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to be. You just have to stick to your guns. Like, I mean, if you go try to get a hot dog anywhere else, it's like $12. Like at Five Guys, a hot dog's $12. It's like I go every time I go to Costco, I get a fat ass hot dog. Right now, I don't because of my diet. But during the year, yeah, I get a fat ass hot dog every time for $1.50.
I always go for the pizza.
Yeah, I've never had the pizza. I always just get the hot dog because it's $1.50.
Yes, I do, Jadwick. But like the pizza, like if you get the cheese pizza, like it's supposed to like have like a ridiculous amount of protein because of like how much cheese they just throw on that slice of pizza.
Well, that sounds great. I'll definitely try it in the normal part of the year.
I mean, it's nothing like to write home about as far as like pizza goes. It's just pizza.
Yeah.
But like as far as like macros goes, got like a decent macro for bulking.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know all about the bulking. So this right here says major health insurance companies have started to remove their leadership pages, which lists names and photos of their executives following the murder of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, which we can't watch. Dude just shot this dude in the freaking back, like with a 22, I think. And like, I get it. You know, it's like the popular thing when you're a poor teenager or in your early 20s and poor to hate CEOs because you're hyper jealous of all their success. And you, instead of you like bettering yourself to try to replicate some of that, you just hate them and hope they die.
Right.
Because that's how that works, right? You hope people that do better than you hope they all die. That's kind of like the normal human condition. Some people totally rise above that, but some people don't. So what is weird to me though is all these people are like celebrating it on Twitter, and I'm like, CEOs quite literally just use the current law and regulation to make their profit. And I like, but you don't. No one ever like remotely goes after politicians. They only go after CEOs, companies. You know, that's very silly. I've never understood that. It's like like they're just using the government, right?
Yep. Well, and like the thing is like they think it's like, oh yeah, by killing these people, it's going to make our healthcare system better. It's like, no, you got to still change the laws.
Yep.
Like the healthcare system's still gonna be fucked up. Doesn't matter if this guy's dead.
They don't
If anything,
realize
it's gonna,
they don't realize who sets the regulations at all. They don't realize that there's no term limits and there haven't been term limits, and it's been 300 years of this country's history, and we still don't have term limits. It's like, oh, I guess I'll go after this Brian guy though.
If anything, I like wonder who like set up the like assassination attempt, because that's the thing what's worrying is like, was he going to do something that it could have actually changed healthcare for the better? Yeah, that could have like lost these people money, because if he did, like that would be a good reason for him to get assassinated. Yep. Like, what if this guy was going to do something good for you guys?
Well, apparently there was I don't know if it was that company, but there was another company that was going to stop covering anesthesia under their insurance.
Oh, geez.
And they rolled that back immediately.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I do remember this. I thought it was like something like, it wasn't that they were going to stop covering anesthesia. It was that like the anesthesiologists are over prescribing their anesthesia just because like they make money from the companies, and so it's like, okay, we got to limit, like, okay, you're saying you're using this much anesthesia for this amount of time when these surgeries do not take that long at all, so you're just overcharging us.
Yeah.
And so you're trying to make extra profit off of the insurance companies or whatever. I thought they were just trying to kibosh that. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know it. I'm just that's just surface level knowledge that I know. So I could be totally fucking wrong about all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
insurance companies.
I don't know much about it. I stopped worrying about insurance as soon as Obamacare happened, and I was like a Obama supporter back then because I was a wee young lad, and then my healthcare premium went up like I think 800%. Maybe it was like $31 or $37, and it went up to $287 in 1 month, and I canceled it. Of course, I didn't even barely make more than that. They were basically taking like 98% of my check for health insurance, so I obviously stopped that. And I was like, I may have goofed. I may have goofed. It all happens. It happens. But speaking of goofed, we are 130 from Naked Snake tonight for the 389th stream in a row. But we got about 20 minutes left, though. So I appreciate all the support, boys. I love you. Appreciate you. You've been good to you, boy. We are 3 backers from 250 as well. Where is it at? Wait, I don't even have it pulled up. Boop. There it is. 3 backers from 250. So don't miss out. Get the book. It's right here in chat. God damn, now that is not the right freaking. That's not the right thing.
Go get a Tumblr.
Yeah, dude, the Tumblrs are beautiful. Palmyra says, "Why do you have a Rumble when you don't pay attention to it?" Because 7 messages in 4 hours is not worth me looking at. That's why. When I have a chat that's literally like 25,000 messages versus 7, like. I can look at the Rumble chat and then take it down because I clicked on a link and then pull it back up and it still won't have moved. Right. So tell more people to get on Rumble. Sometimes the Rumble chat's fucking going and I'll be talking to it. But when there's like a chat every 45 minutes, I'm
hoping like
what I'm going to do with it.
Rumble's new repost feature will help with that a little bit.
Yeah. So that's
You got this new feature where as a creator, you can repost other creators' streams. It's like to your audience. It's like, hey, here's a streamer that I like. He's doing this stream right now. Go watch him.
Yeah. Sometimes Rumble's freaking rocking. And then sometimes it's just like dead on arrival. It just depends on, I guess, the day and the time. And if Rumble like clicks the little button on your stream or not. It just depends, you know? So, yeah, sometimes it's jumping. There was a time probably like 4 months ago. 5 months ago where it was off the chain. Every stream Rumble was off the chain. Yeah, I was like almost making more Rumble rants than super chats, which is not a thing.
Yeah, like I go through like ebbs and flows. Like there'll be days where I'm I'll like be popping off and I'll have like a shit ton of people watching, chats off the chain, and then I'll have like a week. Like this week, I was like it was pretty dead for the most part.
Yeah. It just depends. It depends on the day, it depends on the time, man. Yeah, exactly. Revenge of the Realm. Yeah, that was it. That was completely it. By the way, Squid says, had a friend say CEOs make too much and their pay needs to be cut and distributed between everyone else. I did the math for him. The difference in pay for everyone else is $100 a year. Yeah, people don't get it. People don't get it, man.
Well, the people don't get that they get equity in a company for most of their as rather than like a huge salary. So they're not actually getting money. They just have like equity, and that equity will go up, and if whenever they sell their equity, they'll make a bunch of money, or when they take out loans against their equity or whatever it is that they do to so they have cash to spend. It's like people don't realize is like how these rich people actually are rich and how they spend their money and whatnot, and how they get their money.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Squid. I appreciate you. And Palmyra says I've been supporting you for a long time, which is the reason I'm pissed off and I don't show up green on on YouTube. No, dude, don't get me wrong, Palmyra. I completely fucking appreciate you, but let me tell you the realness and the reality of streaming and how this works when it's your full-time job. Rumble does not pay me. That's the end of the equation for me. That's it. That is the end of it. That I don't talk anymore about it. Rumble does not pay me. That's all it. That's the end of it for me. That's just it's an occupation.
For most people who multi-stream Rumble, it's about having a backup.
Yeah, I think Rumble's cool as fuck, and I like Rumble, and I like the team on Rumble, and I've talked to people. I have a Rumble partner guy, which kind of doesn't really do anything, but it's fine. And I've talked to a bunch of people on Rumble. Yeah, I like Rumble, I like the idea of Rumble. But Rumble doesn't pay me. And I don't just give people blind loyalty for no reason. You know, I make, 150, 200 grand a year on YouTube before fees. I make $2,000 on Rumble. So that's it. And any creator will be that way. If there's any full-time creator that is working as a job, as a streamer, like a legitimate job, not like they quit and they live with their parents and they stream full-time. I'm saying somebody that is actually a full-time content creator. The only ones that are tweeting about Rumble every day are people that are paid, like the Quartering and Dr. Disrespect and all these people. They're all paid a salary by Rumble. I am not. Therefore, I will not be like, woo, Rumble.
Yeah, dude, I've been streaming.
Hell yeah.
Look, I stream exclusively on Rumble. I've been doing it for 2 years, but I just do it as a thing for fun. I'm not I've made money off of it, but I've not made nowhere near enough to make a living off of it. It's I like it, but people are going to prioritize the platform that they're going to be making money off of because if for Cody, this is a full-time job. This is YouTube is where the income is right now. Rumble will probably get there eventually with the income.
That for years. Yeah, Rumble. Rumble is. I think Rumble is probably one of the better alternatives right now, other than the obvious is Twitch is obviously.
Well, I think ad revenue is about to. Ad revenues, I think, is going to pop off next year. They've already started getting Netflix ads on Rumble. Because if you guys who are on YouTube that have never been on Rumble, the ads were horrendous. They've been horrendous for the last year or so. That when they've been started doing ads because nobody would do ads on Rumble.
Yeah.
Now Rumble's going to starting to get ads. Netflix is doing ads on Rumble. Where if the more you see ads on Rumble, the more money is going to go towards creators. So you might see next year, you might start seeing people actually making money off of Rumble. But until then, nobody's going to really focus on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just the way it is. And this is coming from somebody who only streams on Rumble and who loves Rumble. It's you're not going to see people show love to Rumble until Rumble starts making people money.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the most important. That's the most important point is Rumble's great, but to people that aren't full-time fucking going as hard as possible, and it's a full-time career and it has been a growth career for 5-6 years, you look at what you're going to go to whatever makes you the most money, relatively speaking. I mean, if a platform made you 500 and another platform made you 450, it'd be a little different. But as far as if they're not paying, no one's really going to go hard. I mean, there might be one or two people, especially if they get banned off something like Nick Ricada did for a while. But that's
Mhm.
what gave him his deal, right? And
Yeah.
by the way, talking to Nick Rekieta, he said as soon as his deal with Rumble ended, he was fucking burning that shit down. So I was like, all right, well, what the fuck ever. Speaking of burning shit down, Lisa says an insurance company was going to start building patients for an anesthesia used over a certain amount because the insurance company didn't want to cover an excessive amount, even if that's what the patient requires. They walked about. Okay, thank you, Lisa, for explaining that further, because I just saw like a small tweet about it. But thank you, I appreciate it. And thank you for your $20 super chat. What's up?
Mhm. So now
Thank
you're
you.
what, $100 away?
We're $100 away, and we still got 15 minutes. Ooh, Lord. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. You are the GOAT, Lisa. Thank you. Lisa coming in strong, boys. Strong. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Yeah, Palmyra. It's a very easily explanation. If the money's not there, it's not gonna.
Mhm.
It won't be a thing. And now, if Rumble gave me $500,000 and was like, yeah, obviously that would be all I talked about. That would be it. I would have no other subject matter.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see next year what happens, because they're going to have this new partner program. We're going to see how that goes. Like, what is it that how are they going to structure it? Because it's supposed to be for anybody that wants to partner with Rumble. Like, it's going to be like a Twitch partnership, but like they're going to be really pushing that next year. We're going to see how that goes. If that actually makes creators money, and like they have proper incentives for them to like push Rumble and grow on Rumble that are that are reasonable, and and creators make money, then Rumble will be the next big thing. But if they don't structure it properly, if the incentives are not like well done and people aren't making money off of it, then Rumble will like fall flat.
Here's how you fix Rumble. Here's how I would fix Rumble as a person that is a layman, right? Here's how I'd fix Rumble. Okay. I would go to the top 50 US based channels that are super chatted on YouTube, and I would offer every one of them a $200,000 contract minimum day one.
Yeah.
The fact that they have not done that blows my ass away. You're talking about the people that bring in the most income on a full-time basis for streaming in the entire country, and none of them are even remotely involved in Rumble, except for Dr. Disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you doing? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Like, you need, like, if you want money, you want streamers that take this seriously and are not about making statements online and using that as a way to get quick publicity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. You go to those top 50 people, you give them a $200,000 contract, or like kind of close to what they're making yearly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that would bring in a fuck ton of people that take it seriously, that do it every single day, that make money on platforms. Yep. That's what you do. But no, they're like, we gotta get ISO speed for one stream and one video on $18 million. We got to get a Rice Gum for millions of dollars, and he's gonna look at sneakers and go, man, that's fire. Man, that's fire. Man, that's fire. What the fuck are they thinking? What are they doing? Get involved. Like, get involved with streamers. Like, stop freaking going after the top streamers in the goddamn world and go after real streamers, man.
The problem is like they thought, like, because they did this with political streamers, and they thought like, okay, if we can get we got these political streamers by giving them money, and they came over to our platform, they pushed the platform, it worked out. If we do it to these other creators, this is going to work out. But the problem is that like usually people like Ricegum, people like ISO Speed and Kaisenet, like they don't care about the product they put out. They care about the money that they make off of the product they put out. So by just giving them money right away, they're not really giving a shit. They already made their bag. It's like with the political streamers, it's like they care about the politics. They care about getting the word out, the news out, and all that shit. So that's what's most important to them. Like having the money is great, but like getting that news out is what usually is important to them.
Press releases was all that's important to them. And at some point, you got to think about revenue at some point. Yeah. And I don't know why people never think about that. I think Dr. Disrespect was the best move as far as a real streamer, but it's still like there's a lot of people. Shit. Here, I'll go look at it in a second. Palmyra says offered sponsorship at Stafford Motor Speedway.
What's up, geek?
Where's Stafford at? What is that? I don't think I raced at a Stafford Motor Speedway. But yeah, dude, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Jenny with 3 dots says Orange Boy here. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Appreciate you. All she gave me was 3 dots. She didn't even give me a lovely message like, hey, I like your hair. Hey, you look skinny today. Hey, you look buff and cute. No, Jenny just says ... Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. I love you. We're so close. We're barely a red boy away from a naked snake with 10 minutes left. By the way, we got like what 7 backers today on this book? 7 backers. We got 3 backers to 2. 50. Go back the book. It's right now. Go get you a tumbler and or a shirt and or a cover of the book. You can add them all the extra stuff in on add-ons. Do not try to buy multiple things because you'll be charged multiple shippings. Go to add-on screen, add all the stuff you want. Plus, there's the $5,000 chrome die-cast helmet tier still left with all the beautiful shit in it. So don't miss it.
Yep.
We sold the other one, which was very unexpected. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, my ear itch so bad.
Oh, dude, that's like the worst.
About passed out. But at any rate, yeah. Oh, I should have seen that. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, at any rate, yeah, you know what's really I guess I should say I'm a little jaded at Rumble just because I was so surprised they did not jump on the NASCAR train with me. I know I shouldn't expect anything, but I thought it was such an obvious move.
No, it would be a good move because like they're trying to be in like the sports side of shit. It's like,
yeah, I'm like for literally $200,000, you could come on and fucking change the goddamn game with racing. And it's like, we're gonna give Roscom $10 million. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I'm like, we could have exclusive streams at the racetrack, bro.
Yeah, like it would have been a great idea because like you said, exclusive streams is like sign it like Rumble, sign a deal with Camelot, and he'll give you behind the scenes. Well, like you could probably get somebody to like video behind the scenes content for him of being in NASCAR and shit. And that's great content because you're trying to push like the sports stuff with like the power slap, the nitro circuit, not nitro circuits, like the rally car racing and like other shit and like the bar stools and stuff. So like here, NASCAR.
Yeah,
millions of people watch NASCAR and shit. It's like,
yeah, we had 70,000 people at Iowa, sold out crowd, bro. It was crazy.
And people love like the behind the scenes, like getting ready for a race kind of shit. They love that content.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was very, very surprised. I thought they'd be all about it. I was like excited. I'm like, we're gonna definitely do a Rumble car. It's gonna be the coolest shit ever. And yeah, they just dug more deep into like random celebrity streamers from 10 years ago, and I was really confused. Palmyra says Stafford Motor Speedway is the redneck in New England, but high end. I don't think we raced at Stafford. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember you saying Stafford as a race that you
unless it's called. I don't know if I went to New England though. I don't know where New England's like way up there. Yeah, I think we only race at the furthest we go up is like Wisconsin, maybe Michigan and Wisconsin. No, we race at Watkins Glen. So that's like upstate New York. So that's cool, man. Oh. Power says, trust me there, guys, in that back room. I knew about this when kicking walls, but not hitting the sports end of it. I didn't go in those. Trust me. Yeah, it's just weird. It's weird, Power. I thought it was a no-brainer. Like millions of viewers on cable. I thought that'd be like the most no-brainer thing you could do. Plus, like alt media getting into like the forefront. Because when I talked to Tim Pool about it, he was like, "Yeah, 1,000%. Let's do this. This is a great idea." And Tim just keeps doing it. Tim wants to do it every year with me. He's like, let's keep doing it, man.
Well, and like mainstream media is failing. Alt media is where it's at. So it's like you push your alt media. People because people want alternative media now. Clearly based off of like how the election went, people prefer the alternative media over the bullshit mainstream.
Yeah, I think we all do, man. I think we all do. Like, but hey, man, it's all good. Anyways, Jenny says, nice smile. Your eyebrows are gorgeous. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Look at Jenny giving me some compliments. Woo! Hell yeah. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Look at Jenny being so good to me. We're closing in. We got about 6 minutes left, to be honest, but I'll go a little bit longer. We're about $60-ish away from Naked Snake. We're closing in. We might hit it. Oh man. David Kelly says, if money is all it's not worth it to me. I'd rather be me than anyone else. What are you talking about, David? What the hell are you talking about? What's up, David D? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Jenny. I love you, Jenny. Jenny's trying. She's trying. Trying. She's doing
Single-handedly trying to get to Naked Snake.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. On the Christmas depression stream. I love you. What's up, Bane One? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. We're trying to get over the 50K mark on the book. We're real close. So David
you'll have 50K in no time.
David says my me is the best me to me. My me is the worst me to me. God damn. Chadwick says, does getting the helmet get you a wrench? It gets you a wrench and a kiss, man. It gets you a sloppy kiss and a wrench. What are you talking about? Hell yeah. You want 2 wrenches? I'll mail you a wrench. And I'll give you a wrench, mail you a wrench, and kiss you on your wrench.
There you go, guys. If you want a kiss from Camel.
Oh, that's funny.
And Billy Hatcher coming in.
And I got my new helmet coming. It's going to be custom Stilo GT 5 NT. Fuck. I'm very excited. It's cost the exact same as my old helmet, but I'm getting it custom made, like with a design, so it actually matches everything. Tim Pool paid for it, not me. So ain't my money. Or else I'd have just used the same one and been like, fuck y'all. Oh, look at this. It's Billy Hatcher claiming he's broke and then coming in with a $50 super chat. Damn. Says, I hopefully saved Naked Snake. I'm shocked on you contributing. How dare you, Billy says. What happened to the big boys?
Shame on you guys.
I might have a stream tomorrow, Billy, but I have to go to a like black tie gala thing. I don't know what the hell it is. But I committed to it like 6 months ago. And then I learned that it's tomorrow yesterday. And I'm like, fuck. So I wasn't going to stream tonight, but I was feeling depressed anyway. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to stream. Hang out with my boys. I'm going to see my boys, bro. Got to see my boys, bro. Got to see my boys. Duke via Patreon. RE4 randomizer. Okay. I love my Credit Karma. It's like every time my Credit Karma, like my credit score goes up, it's like, you're so great. Your penis is huge. You're on fucking fire, bro. I want to suck you off. I'm like, damn, what's up, baby? And when it goes down, it's one that the email is so funny. It's like, your score changed. That's all it says. You're like, oh, it went down. Fuck.
It's like spend money. And then after you spend money, it's like, all right, stop spending money.
Dude, they gas you up. They gas you up when it goes up. When it goes down, they're like, kill yourself.
They want those interest payments, man. They want that interest.
Thank you, Billy. Dan A says, Snack. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you, dude. Lisa Kenyon says, nice, everything. You're cute. Got some gold bomb for the itchy ear. Well, it's on the inside. It's like deep into the crevices. I don't know if that's what Gold Bond's for. Thank you so much, Lisa. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lisa. Dan. Oh, now the Gold Boys are showing up. Oh, wow. Now the Gold Boys are showing up here at the end. Damn.
Like everybody's fine throwing $10 at you at the very end. Just like
I'm like a stripper. That's all I am to y'all. A bitch ass stripper. Thank you, Lisa. Also, Jenny says, let's see Cody and Ray could dance. Hell yeah. You gonna wait till you see how shredded my chest is. Shredded. It's shredded. Thank you so much, Jenny. I love you. I appreciate you. Jenny coming in strong with a gold boy. I love you. I appreciate you. David Kelly says my credit's 0, and that's a real number. I don't know what mine is. Mine's like, I think it was 783, and then it dropped to 750 because I think I paid something off. I don't remember what happened. You know, I do need to pay something. Wait. I'm remembering bills that are backed up because of racing money, and I finally got my racing money in. Finally, and then the bank held it for 5 days, which was brutal. But I finally got it, and I was like, "Oh shit! I got to pay this off, and I got to pay this off, and I got to pay this off. I got to pay this off. Oh shit!" My credit score is 3 digits. Sean gifted the membership. Thank you, Sean. Love you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. You the man, Sean. My man.
Yeah, I finally just got like a bunch of shit paid off, and I'm like, It's like now I'm like debating whether or not I should go buy like a new car. Not a new car, but like I've been meaning to get like a new car for like the last couple of years.
I am driving an 01 Jeep Cherokee Sport, and you've seen it. And my truck is dead. It is for real dead though. It's like for real dead now. It's gone. It's dead. Yeah. It gave me a super death code, which it's just the same code, but it's like, all right, fuck off. You're not driving us. So yeah, I couldn't drive it. And then the alternator went out. Like the same time. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. I will lay you to rest. And I'm gonna call up there tomorrow and finally, after 6 months, scheduled to get it fixed because I had no money for 6 months.
Yeah, see, I was thinking of like it's like I just want to get something like reliable, like a Tacoma. Nothing crazy. Just
I got
something nice and reliable that I can drive for a long ass time.
I was a dumbass and was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a diesel with a DEF thing. That's great. And then the DEF thing fails immediately. It's like, oh, shocking.
Lovely.
Can't believe this happened to me, of course. So yeah, that killed me because I ran out of all my money because of racing. Racing killed me. And it's all because I didn't factor in travel at all. So pretty much there was like 40 grand in travel that just destroyed me. Killed my ass. Thank you, Sean. Love you. It's time for Naked Snake, boys. We made it. We're exactly at 3 hours. We hit the Naked Snake. I appreciate you guys so much. And we got what, 6 or 7 backers tonight. Easily.
You got one more over on Rumble, by the way.
Hey, it's Palmyra. Look at this motherfucker over here. Here you go. Rakin watches my Rumble chat more than I watch my Rumble chat. Says I was going to do 100 towards Naked, but since Rumble money doesn't matter, here's 20. Thank you, Palmyra. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You the man, the myth, the legend. I appreciate you. Dude, there was one Rumble stream where I got $1,100 in Rumble rents.
That'd be nice.
God damn.
I think like my best day, I made like $200 off of Rumble.
That was a weird day. Yeah, it was mainly the same guy. I did like half of it. But no, usually it's Rakin. Usually Rakin drops 20 on Rumble almost every single stream. And he's in my stream right now.
Well, it's Rakin, and it's like what that one lady that will drop like is it Jenny that drops money
Jenny
on Rumble?
does too, yeah.
Okay.
Jenny drops on Rumble too. Rumble's good for the reason that it goes straight to my goddamn it goes straight to PayPal. Now, granted, it depends on the day. Sometimes it'll take a week. Sometimes it takes 3 weeks. But it goes straight to PayPal, whereas YouTube is like a fucking month later.
Yeah, no, I haven't taken
brutal sometimes.
I haven't taken any of my Rumble money out. I was just like, I'm just gonna let that sit there because I know it's gonna like if I put it in my bank account, it's just like money burning a hole in my pocket. I'm just like, nah.
There's a part of me that wishes I did that, but also that like couple dollars, those couple dollars from Rumble in the middle of the year, like saved my ass. Because there was a point where I had like 1,100 or 1,200 coming in from Rumble at one like draft, and I had like no money because racing.
Well,
luckily this year is much better planned out.
Yeah, I want those fucking gifted subs to come in because Rumble gives you 100% of the revenue from subs. I'm like, push that shit for a while. That'll get people coming over.
I thought I broke my toe for a second there. Ooh! I like kicked my damn desk so hard because I was trying to scoot my chair back and my foot slipped and I kicked the damn fucking oof. Oh God. All right. Anyways, thank you, Palmyra. Appreciate you. Thank you all peeps on the YouTube. Let's do Naked Snake. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Thanks to you for everybody that backed my book. You have about 3 minutes to back it. Go get you a book. Go get you a shirt. Go get you a tumbler if you have not. Go get all those things. It helps your boy out a lot. And there's one diecast left. The giant chrome one in the helmet bundle is the only one left. It is going to be worth something if I flip upside down and catch on fire. So do not mess it. It's time for Naked Snake. You guys ready for Naked Snake? Wait, where's my bandana? Oh, there it is. I found it. Here we go. I found it, boys. All right, here we go. You know, dude, I have so many of those mics that you have. I think I have 3 of those.
MV7s?
Yeah.
Why do you have so many MV7s?
I bought one for in here, and then I realized that I got the wrong one. I wanted this one, the SM7B, and I accidentally got the wrong one. I was like, oops. So I bought the SM7B. I got it super cheap too. Holy shit. It was like $200 because I got it on Black Friday and got employee discount at a store. Anyways,
Nice.
so I got it, and then I bought another one for Jessie because she wanted to get into streaming.
Mhm.
And then I bought another one for my music studio. And now I just have 3 because I don't use any of them. I use the SM7, SMB, whatever that one you have. What is it called?
This is the MV7.
I use that one when I go out of town. It's like in my laptop bag.
It's honestly, for the price of it in comparison to like the SM7B, it's like quality wise, it's pretty damn good for like the price of it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was great. I use it I use it when I go out of town all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do Naked Snake.
It's by the way, Ginny, I just do game streams for the most part, although I'm kind of trying to do more of like streams like this where I like talk about subjects and stuff because they've been really doing well at Rumble. I just need to figure out.
Dude, I did something on Rumble the other night. Oh yeah, my 24-hour stream was huge on Rumble.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's one of those days, man.
I honestly like. I feel like morning streams do better on Rumble for whatever reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it was a morning. It was like 12, so it was like afternoon. But yeah.
Yeah, like afternoon, morning does really well. Like late night does not do as well on Rumble for whatever reason.
Mark says, "Sure, SM58." It's the 58 or the 57, the one I mic my cab with. It's like a tiny little freaking mic. It's like looks like a damn like a marker, and it has like a concave like mesh. I think it's an SM57 I'm thinking of. The SM58 just looks like a mic. Like it literally looks like a singing mic from back in the day. All right. Let's do it. Let's do Naked Snake. Here we go. It's time again for Naked Snake boys. And then we're going to raid ballers. Get the hell on it, doggone it. It's time. One more time. Make sure you like the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. Hell yeah. Let's go. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Make sure you back the book. You got a couple minutes to back the book. Couple minutes to back the book. Here's the link. Go get it. Be the one backer during the snake. Here we go. Donna. Take my headset off.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
He's already getting naked. Look at Rakin.
I'm searching.
He's showing me up before we even do anything. Here we go, boys. Here we go. I gotta catch up now. Let's go.
Just way too slow, man.
There we go. 2 naked men. Donna, James, Lisa, James, April. Ooh, a big one. Here we go. Here we go. There but nobody else. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. Jenny coming in with a 5. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Janae, thank you, baby. Here we go.
Someday we'll go red. Someday you feel on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Lisa, the Blue Boys, in my time. There be nobody else. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. Thank you, Jenny. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. 389 in a row. Thank you, guys. The Blue Boys were out in full force today. One more time, boys. Here you go. Here you go. Ready? Ready? Oh my God. My chest separation is getting so much more drastic.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Thank God, dieting. We're getting there. We're getting there. Lisa's going to be the last one today at a Blue Boy. Lisa. And the last backer of the day is Tristan. Last backer of the stream is Tristan. And last Rumble Rant is Palmyra. And last YouTube Super Chat is Lisa Kenyon. The Blue Boys were off the chain today. I appreciate you guys are goated as hell. Thank you guys so much for all your love, all your support. You guys are goated. Let me go over here. I'm having to pull up. See, this is my issue with the Rumble thing is I need 3 monitors. I've been saying this for like two years because I always have to click the Rumble chat and bring it back up.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that's not like in the thing. If I had 3 monitors, I could just move all my chats like right here or something. But then I'm looking up. It's weird. Jenny with a go boy. Oh my God. Rakin's locks. His beautiful locks. They are nice. Thank you guys so much for your love. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the goats. You got us to Naked Snake again. We got 7 backers on the project. We're 3 away from 250. 3 away from 250. We just started this shit. It's been barely a week and we're almost at 42 grand. My goal would be 50. I didn't think we'd even make it to 20, and I think we can hit 50 in the next 2 weeks. So make sure you give it some love. Make sure you support your boy. If you've already backed it, back it again. Back 10 of them bitches, like John Malin says. And I'll see you guys over on Ballers. Make sure you go give Ballers some love. Say Cam Raid in the chat. We're gonna give some props to the Ballers. They brought me on the show last Friday and we killed it. We got like 10 or 12 backers. It was a lot of fun. So go say Cam Raid in the chat. I'll see you guys over there. Jenny, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Billy, for coming in and saving some ass. Jenny as well for saving some ass. Lisa, Scaly One, Disco, Master Lions, even Kyra. I appreciate you guys. Squid, you guys are the goats. I'll see you guys over there. We're going to raid. Say Cam Raid in the chat. Get on it, doggone it. Let's go. Let's go.